joining us now in the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth for the AB Pest Control pregame sponsor, line coach and assistant principal Sean Machino. Sean Machino, how are you doing tonight?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Doing fantastic. So let's talk about the offensive line and defensive line, both playing outstanding this young season. Of course, we're just 2-0. Everybody gets excited. Everybody wants to say we're championship bound, right? But it's 1 week at a time. So let's talk about the defense. Let's talk about the defensive line, the pressure, and some of the players that are really, coming out of their shell this season, so to speak.
Gabe Martin, not Gabe, Gabe Norton. Gibby has done a great job. Senior, he stepped into it, done a great job. Logan Wheat doing a great job. Of course, you look at Kobe, and he has done a tremendous job there at nose guard. He's learned how to get under the pads. Of course, he uses leverage because he's 5'8" and use that leverage. And then then we have Joshua Balderas that rotates in there, and those guys. And we got a good rotation so that we can keep them fresh. And I think that's been kind of a key for us on defense, is being able to rotate those guys through there and to keep that pressure.
Let's talk about the game plan tonight. Of course, the Lakers, they like to put the ball in the air. They run it from the spread formation. Everybody knows that. That is not a secret. But if the Lakers want to play a ground and pound, time-eating game-style clock, I mean, we know that the Waynesville Tigers, year in, year out, they're always athletic. They're always aggressive. They always come after us, right? So what is the game plan tonight on the offensive side of the ball?
It depends on what they do. I mean, versus Glendale, we saw them 4-2 with, these wide backers. And then they get into a 4-1, and cover people up. But, 4-2 and sitting outside, those tackles, are those two outside guys going to be able to get the screens and the tunnels and the bubbles, and with them bringing 4, that's a little different for us. But we saw it last week because Kickapoo shifted a little bit, so we've seen it. But that's what's going to be. Whatever they give us, then that's going to dictate what we're going to do. If they have 4, 5, 6 in the box, we're going to be throwing it. We're not going to run it when there's 6 in the box, or even really, we'll run it when there's 5 in the box, but not that often. But we'll, whatever they do, we got an answer for.
You and Jeff Shore both retiring after the end of this season. Your most memorable Waynesville Tiger moment?
Well, it would be 1987.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean they had Tony Steptoe.
Yeah.
I mean they had a good team that year, and we saw them twice, and I think I can't remember. I know one of the scores was 35-0. And that was we were pumped up, ready to go for that game. And first game, we just ran it, pounded, and they were ready for the run the second game. And then Jeff, of course, lit it up through the air the second game. We're just throwing it all over the place. That's Bob Shore for you right there.
Tonight is the 53rd all-time matchup between the two schools. You all hold a 43-9 record. Good luck on win number 44 tonight.
We're looking forward to it. Thanks, Joey.
Thank you, Coach. That is Sean Machino, the line coach and assistant principal Daniel Letson. Let's keep on that same subject. I know you've had your share of outstanding moments against the Waynesville Tiger. Your personal favorite memory against the Tigers. Do you have one, and do you remember the situation?
Yeah, I got a favorite and a least favorite. I'll start with my least favorite. There was a game that we played at home. I think it was my junior year, and it was kind of a close game, or maybe it was senior. I don't know which year it was, but I was I was playing secondary because it was a prevent defense, and it was kind of a closer game. So that at times they'd put Dennis, Luke, myself way back and just be in a prevent. And they threw it way over his head, and I was kind of a little cocky, or confident, if you want to say.
No, you really?
Yeah, and there was the receiver that it was possibly intended for was walking back, and I just gave him a pat on his back, and I was like, hey, better look next year. And my shoulder popped out of place just by patting him on the back. So that was instant karma. And then I kicked a game-winning field goal against them my junior year with 32 seconds left. So that was probably my most memorable moment against them. I think another tie to Waynesville, my first year in college football up at Mo West, I was only a placeholder, which was terrible, but it was fine. Lost a year of eligibility for that. I'm not sour about it at all. But in one game, there was a bad snap, and I picked it up, and I rolled out, and I threw a touchdown to the Gian Robinson, who was a graduate of Waynesville Tigers and then went on to play a healthy NFL career for the Colts, for the Bills. I think he was with another couple teams, San Francisco or whoever, and me and him became just the greatest of friends. I've got some Guyton Robinson, his brother, was the running back my year, so a heated rivalry, and we couldn't say the W word, or we'd go to the end of the lunch line, or any of that. So kudos to Pappy Hogg out there to develop that. But it's a healthy rivalry, and it's a fun one to be a part of.
And certainly the Lakers hold the clear-cut advantage. My personal favorite, and Jeff Shore and I touched on it in the coach's interview there, was the Jason Hewlett-led squad. We came down here from SMS one Friday night, and we were down big. It was very much like the game last week against Kickapoo. And Hewlett and like he said, Lance Folk and that whole team, Joey Tobin, Bender, all those guys came back and shut this crowd down. And it was kind of a cool moment. So
yeah, and that's what I told Ed in the pregame is you can never count these guys out because they always have a plethora of athletes that can change the game like that, just at a one-snap moment. So it's not ever a team you can sleep on, even if you're up 35 points. They have the ability. So it's it's just something that really you just got to put the pedal to the metal and nail that nail into the coffin as soon as you can, and then just proceed to play hard football because they typically don't ever give up.
That's absolutely right. The only year that we knew that they were good was in 2007 when they actually won the Class 5 state championship, and I think we did lose to them that year. But just like tonight, I don't know how to feel or think, because they're always athletic, they're always got speed, they're always a talented group. A lot of times they shoot themselves in the foot by unsportsmanlike conduct calls and bad penalties and situational play, right, where they kind of lose their composure. But you're right. I just don't know how to take this team.
It's going to be hard. It really is, because the athletic ability that we're preaching right now is going to be what we're going against on offense. Now, the best part of that is, to me, their fault is they play coverage way too close. And so if they're off one step, we've got to step on them, and we've got enough speed spread out between our 5 receivers that Bears should be able to just throw the ball wherever, and they don't really put a safety high unless there's just one safety and he's way back. So I like our matchup on offense. The defense is what scares me, even though, honest to God, our defense to me is absolutely what's been carrying us. Their offense is just wild. It's just hard to stop because there's 11 guys in the box, and so you got 5 or 6 guys blocking on each play. So that's going to be the keys tonight. Your P's and Q's on defense and offensively. Hey, let's figure out what they're giving us, and let's just exploit it and stay with it.
I do have some nerves about tonight's game, but I did say it in the pregame where I feel like this is going to be like what we've seen in the Jamboree, where Shore and the offense is just going to let them air it out and have these boys get under the football and catch it and score play after play, right? So I hope that prediction comes true. We'll take a quick break. Thank you very much, Daniel Edson, from your AB Pest Control pregame show, as the captains will head on to the field to meet at the 50-yard line. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back.
The only prediction I have, first play touchdown, Camdenton Lakers.
There you go. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Greg Dierberg. My family loves the lake, and we're so proud to be part of this amazing Ozarks community. Our associates work hard to make our Lakeview store your home away from home. So enjoy a customer experience like nothing else at one of our favorite places on the planet. From our family to yours, thank you. And don't forget, Dierberg's is hiring. Permanent and seasonal positions available now. Explore opportunities or apply online at dierbergs.com/careers.
We're back live here for the start of the Lakers game. There's a kickoff, a nice return there from Ford, Joey. Lakers get the ball after getting that coin toss.
Yeah, it almost looked like the Waynesville Tigers were going to try a little trickery there, but Ford recovered the football, made it a couple nice moves at the 30, advanced the football up to the 40-yard line, so excellent field position for Bear Shore and this high, potent Camdenton Lakers spread offense.
Lakers looking at opportunity here to go 3-0 in the season, ranked 10th in the state. Pretty excited about today's game. Bear Shore, the senior quarterback, had 140-plus yards on the ground, leading rusher for the Lakers this year. In shotgun, spread formation. Javari Stewart to the far side in motion. There's a snap, looking to throw in a flat. Nope, pump and go down the sideline. Using Hayes Hewitt, first play. Oh, Daniel almost came up with that one, incomplete. I mean, Hayes incomplete, but Daniel almost called it, Joe.
Nice job there by that D-back. Yeah, Daniel did almost call it. Hayes Hewlett didn't quite get his man beat. There was a jump ball there. I thought Hayes had a chance to come down with it, but excellent coverage there by Chase Thomas Plummer, the senior defensive back.
Shore right back to the line here on 2nd and 10, looking to throw across the middle there. Nice slant play from Waters. First down reception. First down's brought to you by Pacific Pools.
You miss on the big one, so you come back right at him. Run a crisp route there by 31, Reese Waters. Excellent pass, excellent catch. First down, move the chains.
Lakers looking at getting right back in there, Joey, and quickly to the line. Edson along with Hewlett to the near side, far side, and Stewart, Waters, and Cam. Looking for the middle, Reese Waters. Just overthrew him a step. Or we would have had another 6 points quickly.
Wow, Reese Waters was wide open, just slightly overthrown there by Bear Shore. Excellent route once again. Waters got behind that defensive back, number 10, Johnny Hedrick. Missed opportunity there.
I want to thank our first half sponsor, Oak Star Bank. Get your Oak Star checking account today. 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line for Shore and the Lakers. There's a snap, looking to throw. Time in the pocket, now under pressure, stepping up. What a hole up the middle. He's over the 50 at the 45. Ball comes out, picking it up in the motion right there. That was Edson. Shore lost it at around the first down marker, but then Edson picked up the fumble for a couple more yards, and a Lakers first down sponsored by Pacific Pools.
Heads-up play there by Kyle Edson, but what a run, what a scramble by Bear Shore. Ball got jarred loose from behind. Heads-up play, Kyle Edson, great job.
Fumble recovery from 28, keeping the Lakers drive alive from the 38 of the Tigers. Shore, hard count, looked like a jump. I don't see the flag or the whistle. Maybe he didn't get past the encroachment zone. Shore getting a new play from the sideline with trips to his left and Hayes Hewlett and Edson to the right. Looking to the left, looking across, looking for it all to Cam Durnan. Behind Durnan, one-handed. Couldn't bring the one-handed jam down.
Tried to replicate the old Odell Beckham Jr. catch that he made down there in Dallas that one Monday night game, if you remember that, Ed Schmidt.
Yes, I do.
Perhaps one of the greatest NFL catches of all time. That's what Cam Durnan just tried to attempt there.
Almost came up with it. A little behind the back. Whammer jammer. 2nd and 10 from the 38. Shotgun for Shore. Snap. 4-man rush. Tunnel screen to Reese Waters. Has some blockers. Split 2 defenders. Keeping on his feet. Gets hit hard after a gain of 8.
Hey, Reese Waters off to a fantastic start tonight. 3 targets, 2 catches. Almost another first down there, but 31 coming up big so far in this first quarter. Cam Durnan now under center.
Cam Durnan in shotgun this time. Shore as a receiver. Durnan running with a quick quarterback draw. First down and more, picking up one of his better runs of 6 yards.
He's your Mr. Utility guy, right? Cam Durnan. He's done it for 3 years, and why should we expect anything different tonight? Nice little juke there on that linebacker to cut it back up the field for another positive gain of 3 or 4 yards.
Ball at the 22 now of Waynesville. Almost in the Wicked Willie's red zone. Same setup, Bear back in shotgun, looking to throw, looking across the middle, now looking in the end zone, throwing in the end zone. Waters, breaking up, an interception was Reese Waters. Joey, big one right there against Goodwin, the corner trying to get an interception.
Yeah, I think that's Bishop Godwin, yeah, but he came back for it. Thought he had the interception there, but like you said, Reese Waters plays defense there, knocks the ball down, keeps this drive alive. 3rd down now, or 2nd and 10?
2nd and 10 coming up from the 22-yard line. Shore, same setup with 3 to his left, 2 to his right. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Plenty of time in pocket. Wide across the middle. Edson coming up with a big reception, about 15, 60 yards. Down around the 6-yard line inside the Wicked Willie's red zone, Joe.
So you're watching this on the TV. You've seen that Edson ran his route, came back to the ball, got himself open. Great play there by Bear Shore.
Fourth first down. Corner end zone. I think Camdenton came down with it. There's the call. Touchdown, Lakers. Touchdown, Camdenton.
That ball was out of Bear Shore's hand before Durnan made the play. That play there is almost not defendable. You can't make that play in defense when the ball is in the air before Durnan turns to make the catch, right?
Exactly.
And so perfectly executed play by both Durnan and Shore. Touchdown for the Camdenton Lakers. What an impressive opening drive against this Waynesville Tigers.
That's 4 touchdowns on the year from Bear Shore, and 3 of those touchdowns have come from the hands of Mr. Cam Durnan.
Durnan brothers in for the extra point. Snap is good. Hold is caught. Down, placed perfectly. Kick is up and good. 7-0. Your Camdenton Lakers out in front early. 9:52 to go before the end of the first quarter. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7.
KLOZ Eldon.
Getting to work when others are just waking up. Lifting a sack of grain. Setting a fence post. Stepping across uneven terrain. Though this work's rewarding, it takes a toll on the joints. But the strength to carry on? That's brought to you by Lake Regional Orthopedics. From minimally invasive surgery to total joint replacement, diagnosis to rehabilitation, Lake Regional is here to help. Our commitment runs deep.
And welcome back, folks, to the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Your Shorty Pants drive summary on that particular drive. 10 plays, 60 yards, 5 Pacific Pools first downs, covering 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Remember, we almost lost a fumble there, but a heads-up play there by Reese Waters to recover the fumble. 7-yard touchdown pass. A strike it was from Bear Shore to Cam Durnan. 7-0. Your Camdenton Lakers up early.
Lakers getting ready to kick off. Cam Durnan has kicked over 50% of his kickoffs as touchback. And here's the boot. A nice boot from Cam to the corner, down around the 1. Picked up there by the Tigers, up around the 15. What a hit, high-low right there. Coming in for the Lakers was number 23, Van Skyke right there, Joey.
Van Skyke with the Andy's Frozen Custard first hit nomination, the Jackhammer hit nomination of the game. Heck of a special teams play there. That touchdown also for the Camdenton Lakers brought to you by Guild Mortgage and the Ed Lother team.
Want to thank our title sponsor, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC. Simply, folk, just go there and tell them that Joey sent you and you want the Joey Hom discount. There's a little motion there trying to get the Lakers to jump. They did that time.
That might get you a bag of popcorn, by the way.
I like popcorn. Who doesn't like a popcorn? Lakers looking at giving up a quick 5 yards there. So the Tigers are employing where they look like they get set, then they pop up and the offensive line moves. Daniel talked about some of the trickery that we're going to see from the Tigers.
Yeah, that wing T formation that they employ, it tries to keep the defense guessing, right? It's either designed for trickery and or short passes.
Coming up the line, the senior quarterback, number 6, David Vernon. Shotgun, bad snap. Lakers have pressure on him. Coming back, wrapping him up there. A herd of white jerseys, Daniel. Lakers really took advantage of that really bad snap.
Not a great first play as far as the false start goes, but fantastic reaction right there to the bad snap. It is quite loud where I'm at, so brace yourself, listeners. As soon as this speaker goes off, it's nuts. But, hey, offensively, I didn't call the first play right, but we moved the ball extremely well. Bear finding what they're getting. I think we got a good idea of what we're going to get, and defensively get some stops here. Offense is going to be rolling tonight, gentlemen.
Loss of about 16, 17 yards. Ball down at the 4 of the Tigers. Lakers looking to attack here. In pistol here. Vernon looking to throw over here now, running with it. Nice play there. Coming up was Sam DeMott, number 15, the junior, making a big open field play, Joe.
Sam DeMott, the second leading tackler on this defense behind Parkman there. I believe that's his 11th solo tackle, so DeMott having a heck of a season himself.
DeMott, the interior line of Sam DeMott, Jaden Parkman moving up from free safety. Tommy McAlee is doing a great job as well as outside linebacker, along with Caden Jeffries. Jeffersons. Pistol again here for Vernon, looking to throw here on 3rd and long, looking for it all down the sideline. Interception coming up, number 6, Spencer Mellencamp.
Talk about another kid having a sensational early season. It's the junior, 6', 160-pound wide receiver D-back, plays especially well on the defensive side of the football. Spencer Mellencamp with the interception. Your interception's brought to you by Golden Rule Insurance.
There's no little pink houses for you and me there. Mellencamp coming through, Joey. Lakers getting the ball in great field position with that interception.
It's the second interception on the season, so he's leading the Purple Haze defense. Spencer Mellencamp with his second interception on this young season.
Lakers up 7-0 right now. Ball on the 38-yard line of West Plains. 8:12 to go. Shore in shotgun, looking down the field. Javari Stewart's first opportunity, and it's big, folks. Down the sideline, 10-5, touchdown, Javari Stewart and the Lakers up 13-0.
How about that? Javari Stewart, bang, bang. Daniel Letson was close, but had he called that one, that would have been a perfect call there. Swing route out of the backfield. Javari Stewart, perfectly thrown football again by Bear Shore. Bear Shore's dialing in tonight, folks. Javari Stewart with his, we knew that he was close. He was close last week and certainly in week 1 against Rolla, and there's his big play of this young season.
Only a 10-yard is his longest reception. Now make it 38 in his first touchdown of the year in style. 38-yard touchdown, extra point attempt. The kick, Durnan. He's 9 for 9 on the season, extra points, 2 for 3 in field goals. The Lakers are 2 for 2 for this drive, up 14-0 here on the road in Waynesville. Go Lakers. You're listening to Mix 92.7 and MoSportsZone.com.
Folks always ask which treat at Andy's frozen custard is the best. That's a tough question to answer because they're all great. But when someone asks which treat is the most popular, that's easy. It's the Andy's world-famous Ozark Turtle Sundae. Andy's made fresh hourly vanilla frozen custard topped with our delicious hot fudge, warm caramel, roasted pecans, and 2 cherries. It's the Andy's famous Ozark Turtle Sundae. Available year-round at Andy's. You're going to love it. Really.
Andy's makes it fun to be a kid for a while.
And welcome back, everybody, to a happy side of the football field. The Camdenton Laker fans going nuts. There is another Ed Lothar and Guild Mortgage touchdown. Ed Schmidt with the Shorty Pants drive summary.
Well, it's real easy. One play, Joey, 38 yards, and just ate up 10 seconds. Lakers are eating it up right now, 14-0.
You're listening to Laker football right here on 92.7. If you want to watch it on your TV screen or your smart screen, your big fat Vizio, dial into MoSportsZone.com, connect with your TV, with your smart TV, and be able to watch this game and listen to the broadcast.
Nice kick from Durnan again to the corner. Lakers swarming there. Oh, the kickoff return guy made some nice moves. Van Skyke finally tripped him up and brought him down with Sam DeMott.
Can't see what Tiger that was. Number 4, I believe. And that is Brandon Howard, the senior. Again, this Tiger team is awfully dangerous, and they're very athletic, as you've seen on that very play there, Ed. Lakers special teams brings him down at the 34. Davin Vernon comes back out under center.
Davin Vernon, the senior, number 6. There's the offensive line shifting and moving to the right after being set to the left. Pistol again for Vernon. Vernon running with it. No, excuse me, that's a direct handoff to number 23, Joey.
That is Michael Kesley. Kesley, a sophomore running back, 5'9", 165 pounds. Nice little move right there at the line of scrimmage. Was able to follow it back up to the middle. Pickup of 3, call it, 2nd and 7.
Lakers been anchored by that incredible defensive line featuring Logan Week, Gunnar Morris, Jacoby Coleman, Gabe Norton, and Balderas. Lakers looking for a stop here on 2nd and 7. Quarterback, a little misdirection in the backfield. Good job there from Vernon, faking the Lakers D there and finding a hole up the middle for a nice gain, and their best gain of about 6 yards.
Yep, that really was. And now they're going to rotate quarterbacks, and in comes number 8. I believe that's Godwin. They rotate quarterbacks between Vernon and Godwin. Godwin, number 8, the current quarterback.
Godwin, the big back here on a short yardage situation. 3rd and 1, ball about the 43, wanting to get to the 44. The Tigers, the Lakers are ready to stop it. Get him back in the backfield. Oh, Tommy McAlee almost brought him down, Joey. Finally catching him from behind on the broken tackle there was Caden Jefferson. But a first down for the Tigers. Should have been possibly a stop on 3rd down.
Yep, that's what that misdirection backfield will do for you, right? Just kind of confuses that defensive line. McElhinney, like you said, almost had him right at impact, right at the line of scrimmage, but Godwin did a great job sneaking past him. Big gain now to the 35 of the Lakers.
22-yard gain on the 3rd play of this drive. Nice run there from Godwin. Lakers are looking at 1st and 10 from their 35. Looking to put a stop here on the counter play. Nice little blocking downfield, open field tackle from Sam DeMott. Bringing down, it looks like to me that was number 18, Plummer. Daniel, you've seen a little missed tackle there. Gave the Tigers a break they were looking with Godwin on that last carry.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about in the pre-game show is, we can't miss tackles against these guys because they have the talent to run all over us if we're not able to tackle. But, we talk about the first couple of plays where we were swarming. Swarming is going to be the key tonight, swarming to the tackle. Like right now, 4 or 5 hats, 6 hats. We got to get more guys on the ball. That'll force turnovers, but also obviously give them less chance to run for more yards. What do you guys think?
I think you're on the nose right there.
Caden Jefferson, as well as I believe that was Gunnar Morris coming up from the bottom of that pile.
Big 63. Changed jerseys with Hayes Hewlett this year. Hewlett's number 3 instead of number 8. And Morris now 63. I believe that last carry was Kessley again. Gain of about 2 yards, bringing up 3rd down and about 4 inside the 30 to the Lakers 29. Faking the handoff right there again up the middle. Nice run from Kessley again, I believe. Joey, is that correct? I believe that is Kessley Jr.
Yep, Michael Kessley Jr., number 20.
Number
20.
20.
And he's just a sophomore, folks, but he's a speedy sophomore. Elusive when you get kind of behind those big guys up front. Can't see him until he's right up on you.
5-yard gain there. Enough for a first down at the Lakers' 21.5-yard line, 1st and 10. Tigers looking for some running room. Nothing happened, Joey. Big stop. Reese Waters, a late flag comes in, but they stopped Godwin on that play.
Call it another Andy's Frozen Custard Jackhammer hit nomination of the game. The flag will be a hold against the big offensive lineman. I believe they're point at 74 for the Waynesville Tigers, but we'll take that. I'll nullify that big play there by Waters, but we'll drive him back 10 yards. We'll take that all day.
Big play there. Reese was able to get in the backfield with the direct snap to number 8, Godwin. Coming back in, the senior now, Vernon, number 6. Waynesville has some big linemen, and they're very fast. Lakers trying to take advantage of that last penalty. Vernon and pistol. Actually, direct snap once again to number 20, Kessley Jr.
McElhinney again coming up from the defensive backfield to make that play, or at least be in on that play. 4:24 and ticking, 14-0 your score. Waynesville Tigers facing a 2nd and 21, ball at the 29 of the Lakers.
7 plays so far, 2nd down, Joey. And about 17, ball inside the 30 of the Lakers. There's that offensive line shift. Got to be ready. I know they're anxious. Lakers once again looking at this pistol. This time, snap to Godwin. Oh, a little counter play, Joey. Man, Lakers swarming, no gain, maybe about a yard only on that. Going to bring up 3rd and long now, about 15. Yeah. Parkman on the play.
Parkman and Spencer Mellencamp, number 6 as well, coming up on that play. Not to faked out there, kind of held their ground, stayed put, allowed the run and allowed the play to come to them. Great job there by that defense. Third down now, and 17 for the Tigers.
That was number 37, the senior Dylan Smith on that last end around. Vernon in pistol along with Kessley Jr. looking to hand off, this time looking to throw. Found a man across the middle. The big receiver there, number 5. I believe that is
DJ Horry.
DJ Horry.
Big guy, plays tight end. He also plays the defensive lineman. He's 250 pounds, about 6'3", right? He's a big target. It's going to bring up a 4th down now. An opportunity here for the Purple Haze defense to get the football back with a turnover on downs. 4th and 4, ball at the 15. They got to get it to the 11. Call it the 10 for a first down.
10th play of the drive. There's the shift. Moving to the left, the Waynesville Tigers offense. Kesley Jr. in the backfield, along with Godwin. Godwin takes it, looking to go to the left. I think they're going to be short. It depends on the mark. I think we're going to have a turnover on downs, and the Purple Haze with a big-time stop here.
How about Sam DeMott and Spencer Mellencamp once again? We keep calling Spencer's name. He might end up as the MVP tonight, Ed Schmidt.
Yes.
Great job there by the Purple Haze defense.
2:28 to go now in the first quarter, brought to you by Oak Star Bank. Lakers up 14-0 on a 4-down turnover inside their own 15-yard line. Joey, Lakers showing up tonight, playing some Laker football like we know.
Man, so far so good. Dialed in like we've seen in week 1 against the Rolla Bulldogs. Our 3rd road game in a row, and the Lakers coming out sharp once again.
Ball at the 13, 1st and 10. Shore in the pocket, looking to throw down the field. Camdenton, this is going to be a long one. 50, 40. He's going, Joey, all the way. 20, 15, 10. Lakers, touchdown. Camdenton is 2nd of the night, 4th of the season. And how about that one, Joey?
86 yards.
83 yards, right?
They were at the 14.
Oh, yeah, 86.
Yep.
You're right, 86. Good math.
Nice call, Ed. 86-yard bomb. Bear Shore. Cam Durnan gets behind that cornerback. And when Cam Durnan catches it in strides, good luck is what I say to anybody in the state of Missouri to catch number 13, the senior sensational football player, Cam Durnan. Durnan now in for the extra point with his brother, number 7, Cade Durnan, as the spotter, as we set to kick this extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick right down central. 21-0, folks. A good one here in Waynesville. Well, of course, if you're a Camdenton Laker fan, you're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7.
No pressure, low prices.
Hi, this is Jason at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton. I want to tell you about our award-winning service department. Hewlett Service Department was named Best Service Department in Missouri, and we take that honor very seriously. We fix your vehicle right the first time and strive to make your experience seamless by offering free transportation and a free car wash each time you're in. Come see my friendly staff today for all of your service needs at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton.
Shop Hewlett. ShopHewlett.com.
And welcome back, everybody. A happy Laker broadcast booth. Even Coach Wayne Birch is doing cartwheels behind us and getting fired up for tonight's game against the Waynesville Tigers. The Guild Mortgage Ed Low, their touchdown sponsor. The Shorty Pants Drive summary, Ed Schmidt.
One play again, back-to-back one-play drives, that time 86 yards. Yep, and we did get a Pacific Pools first down. I have a total so far of 7 first down for the Lakers. Lakers are rocking, and you hear the fans here at Waynesville rumbling the seats to get their Tigers fired up. The Lakers have been fired up, Joe.
Wow, what a performance so far, Bear Shore. This whole offense, Reese Waters, Mellencamp, the offensive line, the defense, Caden Jefferson. Man, what a total team effort so far in this first quarter.
There's the kickoff down around the 9, picked up going across field. Lakers doing an excellent job there on coverage. Mellencamp down there, along with number 12, Noah Brewer.
Let's send it up to our HMI fireplace drone in the sky, Daniel Etzen. Daniel Etzen, your prediction was a little bit off. Had you mentioned that same prediction in the series 2 and 3, you'd be right on the money.
Hey, but what I can say and give credit to myself is I did call these slant and goes. They have no safeties high, guys. They were a 5-wide defense, and they're running no safeties. So and unless they make a change, this is going to be how easy it is. And that's, the key of having all this coaching staff have an idea of what's going on. We can tell what's open really quickly. So, hey, stay with it, Waynesville, and we'll just keep running it. So back to you guys.
Nice run up the middle from the senior, David Vernon. Little misdirection in that backfield, and then kept it and turned it up right up the middle, picking up a first down and a gain of about 11 yards, Joey.
Kyle Barkley, the head coach, the fourth head coach Waynesville's had since the great Rick Vernon retired in 2014. But splitting up the quarterbacks, mixing and matching, trying to get something going coming out of this wing T formation.
Vernon out there along with number 20, Michael Kessley Jr. In motion, Smith along with Plummer to the right side. Pistol again, this time direct snap to Kessley Jr. and tripped up in the backfield. I believe that was number 10, Jacoby Coleman on that tackle.
Yeah.
Good job, Jacoby.
Another kid that's kind of having a sneaky good season, playing nose tackle, doing a great job being a run stuffer up front, putting a little pressure on quarterbacks from time to time too, and really playing well.
Tackle for a loss there of about a half a yard from number 10, the senior, Jacoby Coleman. Lakers defensive line getting into the mix early, setting a good pace here. Gabe Norton out there along with Balderas. Here's a handoff this time. Nope, Kessley Jr. keeps it. Found a little hole to the right side. Norton and the Lakers pushing them back, but a decent gain there of about 5 or 6 yards.
They've been doing a pretty decent job running the football, finding the gaps these big offensive linemen are giving them. But what they cannot do is play catch up, with this type of offense, right? When you get down 21-0 in the first quarter, you got to believe it's only going to get a little bit worse, right, as we progress. So look for the Tigers perhaps to open up the playbook a little bit more as we near second half.
So far, Camdenton has 2 catches, Joey, both of them touchdowns. Lakers looking to get out here quickly with the 3 and out. Actually, it would be technically 4 and out. They got a first down run. Whistle blowing on the field.
And that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. 21-0. Your Lakers all over the Tigers early here in Waynesville, Missouri. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7 or dial into mosportszone.com, mosportszone.com. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Owning a small business means I'm passionate about what I do. I work hard for my money, and I know how important it is to find the right partners. That's why I trust Nationwide Insurance with my business's insurance needs.
Golden Rule Insurance with 8 locations serving Missouri since 1956. Ask for a free coverage comparison to make sure your personal and commercial policies are best for you. Golden Rule Insurance, your local Nationwide agency in Osage Beach.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Coverage you need, people you trust.
We're back live. Lakers up big time, 21-0 here to start the second quarter, brought to you by Oak Star Bank. Looking at a big third down and about 4. Lakers wanting to get a stop here to get back on offense, and what an offense it's been, Joey. 1 play for 38 yards. Javari Stewart got great separation, and then an 86-yard touchdown to Camdenton in his second. The first one he picked up in the first drive, Joe, of about 6 yards.
It doesn't hurt that your quarterback is dialed in tonight, right? I mean, it could have been 4 touchdowns there. Just barely overthrew number 31, Reese Waters, if you remember, on that opening drive, that first play of the game. Otherwise, that'd have been another long bomb for a touchdown.
Yeah, exactly. He was just off a hair, but 6 of 11 so far for sure this year. And with the 3 touchdowns, and coming into today, he had 3 in the air. He's matched his season total, Joey, up to 6 touchdowns for the senior quarterback. 3rd and 4, motion from the line here for the Tigers. Once again, setting up to the strong side to the left. Vernon in there, Kingsley Jr., handoff up the middle. Lakers swarming. I think we stopped them. It's going to be 4th down and 3.
Great job there. Gabe Norton coming off that other side, running down the line. Big tackle there by big 74 Gabe. Lakers employing that 4-3 defense tonight with the corners and free safeties sneaking up a little bit to the line of scrimmage. Really boxing them in.
Lakers bringing in number 99, the junior, Frankie Valadoid. 4th down and 3 coming up. Going for it here, shifting. Vernon in the backfield with Kessley Jr. Joey, big 4th and 3. Looking to run it up the middle. The quarterback on a keeper. I think he got it, Joey. What a risky play. The Tigers are down by 3 touchdowns, so they went for it, and I think they got it.
Excellent effort there. Was that 6, Vernon?
Yes, it was.
Yep.
Been one of their more effective rushers so far.
Vernon needed 4 on 4th down, got 6. Moves the change.
We're in the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth here in Waynesville, Missouri. Lakers up by 3 touchdowns right now with 11 minutes left. Direct snap. Kessley Jr. to his left. Oh, man, no, that was Parkman. You got to give Parkman the drive that he drove right through him, Daniel, and just laid him out. What a job by your boy Parkman.
That is a form tackling and then a jackhammer nomination hit straight on his back.
Exactly.
That is swarming, gentlemen. We're getting hats on the ball. I tell you what's a huge plus to us, and we mentioned in the pregame, is our depth, and they're having to play most of their guys with air quotations as far as the guys that they're going to rely on the most on both sides of the ball. So this could get ugly, but kudos to them. They're still lining up and running hard. Back to you guys.
Nice play right there up the middle. Who got that hit? Let's see. Once again, I believe that was Parkman in there with the hit, and maybe Wiley Powers. Or was that Javari Stewart? Nice play. We've seen Vernon run very effectively on that play. That time he was stopped dead in his tracks. Lakers really kind of starting to hone in on this defense, Joe.
Yeah, when you're playing defense against a pretty solid rushing attack, you got to be gap sound, right? You got to be filling those holes.
Yeah. Oh, big number right there. After the first quarter, the Coach Birch update from around the metro area here, Lebanon and Kickapoo Chiefs after first quarter is over, 0-0, Joe.
0-0. Of course, last week, Kickapoo, I believe, was up 7-0 against the Lakers with that opening drive and that big touchdown play from their quarterback to that speedy wideout.
And we answer with a field goal, missed another field goal, had some turnovers, but we overcame. The Lakers did a great job. 4th and 6. Oh, faking like they're going for it. There's the punt. Back to receive. Reese Waters, he's backpedaling down to the 12, up over the 20. He has some room over to the right side. He's at the 40, at the 51. Got to beat Gabe Norton with the hit. Waters down the sideline, down inside the 30. What a return right there for number 31.
What a return, and how about the blocking that the Lakers gave Reese on that far side that gave him a seam. And you're right, man. I thought he was gone, but the speedy, I think it was number 8. Was it 8, the backup quarterback or the rotating quarterback that ran him down to bring him down at the 30? Huge play there by Reese Waters, another outstanding special teams play.
Almost 60 yards, about 58 yards on that punt return from number 31. I mean, Mr. Utility, it doesn't matter when it's going on. He's out there on special teams, defense, and offense. Number 31, Waters, setting it up. 1st and 10 for the Lakers from about the 31-yard line of Waynesville. Bear Shore and shotgun looking to add to their lead. In the pocket, out in the flat, just kind of slipped off his hand there to Javari Stewart, incomplete.
I'll tell you what there, Javari Stewart made a business decision there because 33 for the Waynesville Tigers. Michael Baker was pounding down on him, so Stewart kind of let that one fall incomplete, knowing the Lakers are 2nd and 10 and still in great shape here.
2nd and 10 from their 30. This time 3 set to the left for Shore, 2 to his right. In the pocket. Big rush on Shore, under pressure. Oh, my God, he eluded 3 tacklers. Now he's still looking to throw off his back foot in the end zone, wobbling. Oh, coming up with it. Was it in? Oh, what a play from Ford, Joey. Ford brought that down in a herd of players. What a play, about a 28-yard reception inside the Wicked Willie's red zone down to about the 1.
A few weeks ago I said, in your life have you seen a play like that? And we get to see it again with another outstanding play by Bear Shore. Appeared to be gobbled up right there at the 50. Somehow gets out of it, throws a strike down to the sideline. What a play. Holy cow.
28-yarder Shore keeps it. No, that's Cam Durnan. Direct snap to Cam Durnan, quarterback in there for a touchdown, Joey. Cam Durnan's run this ball very effectively. I believe that his first touchdown on the ground, but has had 2 great runs today.
And I wish we had instant replay. I want to go back to that Bear Shore. That was Kyle Etzen, or was that Ford that came up with that?
That was Ford that came up with it.
Wow, what a play. That set up that easy touchdown run there by Cam Durnan for a 27-0 lead here. 8 minutes, 36 seconds to go before halftime. The Durnan brothers in for the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick good. 28-0. Your Camdenton Lakers out in front and in complete control. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to the lake and welcome back Free America. Hi, this is Greg at Surdak Yamaha in Osage Beach. Here at Lake of the Ozarks, we wear what we want, we eat what we want, we drink what we want, and we have more fun than we deserve. This place is the ultimate statement of freedom. For 50 years, it has been my job to make sure you have as much fun as I do. Yamaha Wave Runners make that easy. Yamaha Wave Runners last longer, hold their value better, and provide safe family fun better than any watercraft ever made. It's also time to join the Surdak Boat Rental Club to enjoy up to 50% savings on your rentals. Visit Surdak Yamaha on Osage Beach and let my friendly crew help put you on the lake. Supplies are limited, but your freedom isn't. That's at Surdak Yamaha in Osage Beach.
You ride on a reputation at Gary Surdak. You ride on a reputation. You ride on a reputation.
And welcome back once again, everybody. We'll kick it to the Shorty Pants Drive summary right after this Cam Durnan kickoff. Kickoff is a beautiful one. Fielded at the 10-yard line. The Waynesville Tigers special teams returner makes a move, follows his block, gets up to the 32. The Shorty Pants Drive summary. Ed Schmidt, what a dandy of a play. 3 plays in total. A 31-yard touchdown. I'm sorry, a 31-yard pass play from Bear Shore to Blake Ford to set up that Cam Durnan touchdown run, an easy touchdown run following that left side on Pappy's Hogs. Lakers out in complete control, 28-0.
I have 7 for 13 for Bear Shore unofficially, 191 yards through the air. 4 touchdowns came in tonight with 3 through the air. Direct snap right again to Kessley Jr. fighting hard. There's a fumble. Caden Jefferson forced that one out. Lakers didn't come up with it. Someone's down on the field hurt. That could be Parkman, Joey. No, it's not Parkman. Parkman's right there.
Textbook.
Oh, that's Coleman, I believe, down right now.
Textbook tackle there by Caden Jefferson. Football or helmet to football, jarred the football loose. Looks like it's a cramp as he's got his left foot kind of in the air trying to stretch it out a little bit, so it appears Coleman will be fine.
Loss on the play. Caden came up with a big helmet on ball. We're going to take an injury timeout, and we'll be back with more Lakers football right here on your home of it, Missouri Sports Zone. That's right, MoSportsZone.com. Actually, we'll keep it here. Coleman just popped up. That's not an injury to be worried about, just maybe a little tired with this heat earlier, Joey. It's starting to cool off with the sun going down.
78 degrees at kickoff. Of course, we do have an AC blowing at our backside here, Ed Schmidt, but it feels like a cool, crisp 72 September day here in Waynesville, Missouri, as we await the Tigers to come up to the line of scrimmage for their second down play. 2nd and 14, ball at the 28.
5-yard loss. Oh, bad snap in the backfield. Kessley did he come up with it? Let's see. That's another tackle for a loss right there. Excuse me. That was number 18 for the Tigers on that play. Plummer, Daniel, the Lakers are getting some breaks right now, and they're jumping all over it.
Yeah, hey, absolutely nothing's going right for Waynesville right now, and I think our pressure and our ability to be in the right spot at the right time is absolutely capitalizing on every mistake that they've had, minus them having the ball on the ground already 3 times, and we've only come up with 1 fumble. We are swarming like we talked about. Back to you guys.
Direct snap this time. I believe that's number 8, Godwin. Godwin finding a hole, man, and what a hole it was. Finally, late flag comes out. And that wasn't Godwin, excuse me. That's once again Chase Thomas Plummer, the senior, number 18, not number 8, Godwin.
22, Wiley Powers in on that play there. It's been a while since we've called his name and number. Moved from linebacker to the safety position. This is going to go against.
No, he's corner.
Oh, he's corner.
Yeah. Mellencamp in the safety position right now, along with Reese Waters. Wiley has been playing corner. That was a personal foul there. Little extracurricular driving into the ground there at the end. Won't name any names, but Lakers did get a 15-yard penalty against them. That'll be a first down for sure now for the Tigers and over midfield to the 44 of the Lakers after the personal foul. Lakers up right now 28-0 here in this first half, brought to you by Oak Star Bank. It's the second quarter. Direct snap to Plummer. Thomas Plummer getting hit in the backfield. Great play there from Kyle Edson. 1-yard tackle for a loss from Big 28.
28-31. Reese Waters again on the play. That's Big 73. Garrett Hilton will take a breather. Back comes your boy number 10, Coleman.
Yeah, Jacoby back in there. Like to see it. 2nd and 11 with that tackle for a loss. 3 out of the 4 plays of this drive have been tackles for a loss. Big 2nd and 11 in motion. Vernon keeps doing that. Oh, Sammy Damati doing it again. I love it. Made the great read. Hit low, wrapped him up, and brought down Vernon on that little up-the-middle dive. That time it is Parkman on the ground.
Now that does not look like a cramp. That looks like a shoulder injury. We'll take a quick break. We'll take a quick timeout. An injury timeout break. Timeouts brought to you by eXp Realty. Call the Ed Schmidt team, your favorite Lake real estate team.com. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7.
For over 15 years, dedication and quality work is what DC Electric here at the Lake of the Ozarks provides to the community. As a family-owned business, DC Electric strives to put their values of honesty and integrity into every project, no matter the size. DC Electric handles everything from residential to commercial projects, including lighting or wiring upgrades, full remodeling projects, or dock repair needs. DC Electric has you fully covered. It's what they do. Visit Lake Ozark, DCElectric.com, or call 480-2030.
We thought Parkman was down, and, you can't get a good man down right there, and Jaden Parkman just popped up. Daniel, what do you think was wrong with Parkman there? You thought it looked a little more serious, and he just popped up with energy like normal.
Well, he got double-teamed as a linebacker and ended up with 2 of their biggest guys landing on him. He just got the wind knocked out of him. So the best injury we could possibly have out of any of our guys, but he'll be good to go. Back to you guys.
Parkman taking a breather. We'll be back in a second. Once again, Vernon on the same play, this time 64. Wrapping him up, Logan Wheat, the junior. Short gain of about 3 yards, going to bring up 4th and 7.
Clock moving towards halftime. At halftime, we'll have the Surdyke Yamaha halftime show. Dr. Sean Kirksey will be our guest during the Surdyke Yamaha halftime show.
7th play of the drive coming up here on 4th down. The ball at the Lakers 40. Lakers up by 4 touchdowns with 5:52 to go. I want to thank our title sponsor, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC. No credit, no problem. There's a false start there. Miscommunication between the center, Joey, and the split backfield with Vernon.
Big offensive guard there, Jacob Forhay. Getting a little anxious there.
I think Lebanon up 7-0 against Kickapoo in the second quarter. We'll be facing off Lebanon soon enough, Joey. But we're heading home, and then we're heading to West Plains. 4th down and 11. See if they punt it this time. Godwin back to receive the punt. He had a good one before. This time angled to the sideline. They're not going to give Reese Waters a chance to return it 60 yards.
Not this time, right? Lesson learned there as he angles it out of bounds. Let's see what kind of spot they give him. A great spot here. I thought it was going to be marked at the 25-yard line, but they're going to mark it at the 15. So the Laker offense will trot back onto the field. Plenty of time to go before our halftime. 28-0 your score. Lakers will have it 1st and 10, all at the 15-yard line.
Kind of an understatement. There's so much time. If we keep throwing the ball once or throwing it a couple times and scoring, I mean, well, this could get crazy, folks. Lakers are starting pretty deep this time. They started one possession, Joey, at their own 13-yard line. The other time they've had very good field position. This time they're starting at the Lakers' 15.
And this is all without getting guys like Hayes Hewlett, guys like Ethan Evans, guys like Javari Stewart, even though Stewart had a touchdown, into the mix, right? Just imagine where we would be if those guys are all a part of it. We'll take a quick break. We've got an official timeout. Timeout's brought to you by eXp Realty and the Ed Schmidt team. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Well, son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun out on the bayou.
Head to Shorty Pants to enjoy the Ozarks' favorite lakeside Cajun cuisine, featuring their world-famous crab cakes and Bourbon Street Eats to signature cocktails and sandwiches. There's something for everyone. This is your luxury, laid-back Cajun getaway, right on the water's edge with outdoor live music all summer long. For flavors and fun that you just can't get anywhere else, it's Shorty Pants Lakeside Cajun.
They're back coming on the field after that official timeout. Hogs coming up to the line of scrimmage at the 15. Joey up by 4 touchdowns.
Looking forward to halftime. I think we've got some highlights teed up, Ed Schmidt. So if you're listening to the Laker broadcast, stick around for our halftime show.
Another highlight might be coming up. Hayes Hewlett. Joey called his name. Hewlett skying up there with a big reception. I believe that's about 20-plus yards.
And he was gone for 85 if he comes down on his feet, right? I mean, there was nobody behind him, but he was tripped up a little bit. Hayes went up and got a heck of a catch there by the senior, ball at the 40.
25 yards on that reception for Hayes Hewlett in the Pacific Pools. Laker first down. Shore and shotgun looking to throw. Man, blitz coming. He takes a hit as he throws it going to Hayes, but Shore took a big hit. He's getting up with a little help from Logan Wheat, Joe. He just couldn't get the throw off in time.
Yeah, I felt like he got hit right when he was releasing the ball, which made the ball kind of sputter a little bit. That's why it fell short. Hayes Hewlett was open at the 30, running that slant deep route across the middle of the field. He was open, but great play there by the Tiger defender.
Unofficially over 200 yards, 4 touchdowns for Bear Shore in shotgun. Looking at Javari Stewart, just a little low throw there. Some little feistiness starting to appear on the field. Incomplete. Bringing up 3rd and 10.
Typically, this is what happens, but it typically happens in the second half, right, where we start seeing a lot of flags and unsportsmanlike conduct calls, frustration, penalties.
Up 4 touchdowns right now. Tigers trying to get feisty, find something left in this tank. 4:56 to go here in the second quarter. Sponsored by Oak Star Bank, the Serdike Yamaha halftime show coming up. Daniel has some history in the making, one of his old buddies he played with, and Kirksky. Bear Shore down the middle. Hayes Hewlett, in and out of the hands, or we would have had a 60-yard touchdown from Hayes.
Wow, what a play there. Just, you wonder if he lost it in the lights a little bit there, but he ran that route perfectly. Hayes did. I felt like he had to speed up a little bit to catch pace with the football that was coming at him, right? Just went through his hands. That's okay, though. 4th down now, 10. Lakers will send in Durnan. Durnan will receive the snap and pooch punt it away.
First punt possibly of the night from the Lakers 40, up by 4 touchdowns. Lakers still in the spread with Cam with the ability to make a play. He's rolling. Then block punt there. Lakers need to cover up on it. Can't extend it, but a huge play there for Waynesville with under 4:42 to go. They blocked the punt from Cam Durnan.
And that's a designed play there that the Lakers often employ, especially with Durnan and that pooch punt. You know, instead of dropping back the distance a punter normally would, he kind of gets in shotgun formation. He receives the snap. He kind of runs to his right typically and gets it off. This time the ball came out with a low trajectory, and that time the big defensive lineman was there to put his paws up, knock it down. Live ball. Tigers recover. Tremendous field position here. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Right at the 21-yard line of the Lakers with 4:42 to go, trailing by 4 touchdowns. This is an opportunity here for the Tigers to get back in it. Direct snap to Plummer. Plummer up the middle, straight dive play. Maybe a gain of a yard, and a hard one it was. There were white jerseys flying everywhere, and Coleman getting off that bottom, Joe.
Yep, just an attacking defense right now. Obviously, their first blunder of the game, the Lakers, right? So defense is going to tighten the screws now a little bit and not to allow the Tigers to get any kind of momentum.
2nd and 9 inside the red zone, sponsored by Wicked Willie's, around the 19-yard line of the Lakers after a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Split backfield, almost like a wildcat. Direct snap once again to Plummer. Thomas Plummer up the middle, straight dive play. Very explosive, Joey.
Speaking of Wicked Willies, 'tis the season, Ed Schmidt. Fantasy football is off and running. How about 70 points you put up against me with your boy Josh Allen? That's kind of unfair.
Well, you know, I mean, he is Josh Allen. I like him a
70
lot.
points, come on.
I mean, you know what? When you're good, you're good. I mean, he's one of the best. Let's not joke around, folks.
Point is go to Wicked Willie's to watch not only your football but your fantasy football team, because they've got all your games and all your players playing each and every Thursday, Sunday, and Monday.
Big 3rd down and about 4 coming up. Direct snap once again to Thomas Plummer. Finding a way. Reese Waters there along with number 2, Stewart, but close to that 1st down, Daniel. I think it might be short by a yard.
This will bring up a 4th and 1. Another good stand by us. They're running the ball hard there, but they're running 2 straight up and down. We're getting hats on the ball. Just unlucky with that punt there. Just didn't get out on the edge like we should have. A bad play right there, just kind of dampering all the success we had. But big stand right there by the defense. Come up with this one, that'd be huge going right into halftime.
Vernon, nope. Plummer gets the direct snap. Going to the side. No way. Stewart coming up. I think we got the stop. Turnover on downs. Laker ball. Joey, let's see what the officials say. This might be a blue line painting and renovation. Close call. I think it's Lakers, and it is Lakers ball. Turnover on downs. What a play from Stewart.
He really got blasted on that play, didn't he? Heck of an effort there by Javari Stewart.
I'm going to give him a nomination as a play of a game. We've had some big plays on offense, but that could have been the nail right there with an opportunity for Waynesville to get some points on the board before the end of the first half.
Lakers defense pitching another beauty here early, still early. 2:43 to go before halftime, but the Lakers defense playing awfully well.
Ball on the 11-yard line of the Lakers, up 28-0 with 2:43 to go here in the first half. 1st down and 10. Bear Shore in shotgun. Looking at 3 receivers to his right. Rolling to his right. In the end zone under pressure. Getting it off. No way did Javari come up with that. He did, folks. You're talking about an acrobatic. You got to get back on MoSportsZone.com after this and check out that catch.
You absolutely have to. Then you have to go to YouTube and YouTube Lynn Swan, because kids today don't know who Lynn Swan is, but that play reminded me of there. What an acrobatic, kind of ballerina-esque type play on the sideline there for Javari Stewart.
9 yards on that, 2nd and 1. Just inside the Lakers 20. Shore gets snapped quickly over the sideline. Once again to Edson. Edson puts his head down and shows him what Laker football's about.
That plays like a long extended run, right? Just a quick out. Just threw it a little bit high. Edson had to go up, get it. Took a little bit of time to get down back onto the turf, but to turn the ball upfield, great play, 1st down.
4-yard gain on that 1st down, sponsored by Pacific Pools. Ball at the 25 now. Shore and shotgun again. Over here to Durnan on the little screen. 2 blockers in front. Ford with a great block. They're going to throw flags out here on Stewart, and it's going to come back, but got to give Ford and Stewart credit. They were fighting in that open field, trying to lay some wood on them.
I was just going to say, I was going to give credit to the blockers more so than Stewart, but I think one of them got called or got caught for the hold. I didn't see a hold, but of course you can call holding on just about any play, right, Ed Schmidt? But that's the call. It's going to be on the downfield block. It's a spot foul, so that's the beauty of it. They'll mark it off.
Well, he got about a 16-yard reception, but where the foul was, it would have been 12 yards. Now they're going to mark off the penalty.
So they'll lose, like you said, a net.
The next 2 yards total, but losing 10 there with the penalty, so it'll be
1st and 10 again.
Well, not really. 1st down and about 8, actually, or 9. That's kind of weird. Ball at the 26. They had the ball inside the 25 to start this drive. Now I think we're going to have a little coffee clutching going on. I want to thank our close call sponsor, Blue Line Painting and Renovation. Whether you need a small project, a large project, give Tony Cannon a call at 573-836-1400. You need your house painted or you need a new deck or an addition, Let Tony Cannon at Blue Line Painting and Renovation help you out. He's worked on numerous projects for me and many of my friends, including this one, Joey Hom. First down in about 9 from the 26 of the Lakers. Shore and shotgun, stepping up under pressure, has people all over him. He threw it up in the air. That could be a penalty. We'll see what the call is. Wheat came up with the reception. It might have been a tip ball.
They're going to call that a completion to Logan Wheat. That's probably the first time ever Bear Shore has completed a pass to his offensive lineman, right? He tried to get the ball out of his hand. He tried to push it out of bounds. Let's be honest. I think that's what his intentions were, but the ball got tipped. Logan Wheat found a, look what I found, a pass completion.
Second down coming up. Is it a pass completion? Because it was really a tip ball because you're not allowed to throw to a lineman. I'm pretty sure that's the rule. Correct, Birch? Quarterback's not allowed to throw to a lineman unless you designate him as a receiver. I think that ball was tipped, and Wheat came up with the fumble recovery. So technically not a completion. But close.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Close. Fumble by Shore. Recovery from Wheat.
2:02 to go before halftime. 2nd and 9. Plenty of time for the Lakers to matriculate the ball down the field.
Fifth play of the drive coming up. 2nd and about 13. Shore looking to throw 4 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, looking for it all. Cam Durnan. Oh, he's gone again. See you later. 13, 10, 5, touchdown, Lakers. Third one of the night for Mr. Durnan. And what another big one, Joey.
74 yards.
74-yarder.
Durnan covered 86.
74.
74,
had
86.
An 86. And he had I think if I remember correctly, a 6-yard touchdown as well.
Tell you what a pretty ball that was, too. Bear Shore steps into it, laces one down the field, perfectly thrown spiral right in the breadbasket of 13, Cam Durnan. What a show we're seeing tonight. I called it earlier. Give me a little love, too. I felt like this game could turn into that jamboree where the Lakers were just throwing the ball all over the field and making play after play after play. Extra point attempt is up, and it is good. Touchdowns brought to you by Guild Mortgage and the Ed Lother team. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7.
As the bumps and bruises of football season and life build up on our bodies, wouldn't it be nice to soak away those issues in a brand new Bullfrog Spa from Pacific Pools? Enjoy stepping away from the rigors of life, the aches and pains of past and current injuries, arthritis, or stress of the workday. Get yourself into Pacific Pools and order your new Bullfrog Spa today. That now only takes under 21 days to construct and ship. Listen to the Lakers, take the field, all while soaking in your new Bullfrog Spa.
And we are back live from Waynesville, Missouri. You're listening to Laker football from the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Another huge play for the Laker offense. Bear Shore stats continue to grow and grow and grow. Ed Schmidt with the shorty pants.
That drive right there, I didn't add it up yet because I've been just shocked at what Cam Durnan has done. 1 rushing touchdown, 3 through the air, Joey. That 5-play drive went for 89 yards and ate up a little bit of clock there. Not much this time. Only 51 seconds, 74-yard touchdown, and a big fumble recovery from number 64, Logan Wheat, to keep that drive alive, up 35-0. There's the kickoff, fielded up the middle, this time bouncing outside. Nice cutback there from number 4, Howard.
Howard Mitchell Seeks, the special teams gunner, the ace, forced him out of bounds. Lakers react to push him out of bounds. The Tigers will trot back onto the field 1st and 10. They've got a long road to plow in front of them, down 35-0. As we near halftime, the ball will sit at the 30-yard line for this Tiger offense.
Lakers looking at keeping this goose egg going with 1:45 to go here in the second quarter, brought to you by Oak Star Bank. Serdike Yamaha halftime show coming up. Vernon looking to throw here on 1st down. Getting sacked and coming down hard. Number 65, Balderas with the sack.
How about that? The malted monkey sack of the game there by Balderas. He's having he's having a heck of a season himself in his own right.
Lakers enjoying a great night of football here. Looking at a pistol here once again. David Vernon across the middle, nothing happening, incomplete, trying to go to Plummer.
He looked it in, but didn't tuck it in, right? He was worried about that hard-charging number 9, Spencer Mellencamp there. Heard footsteps in front of him, right? And the ball falls incomplete. 3rd and 10 now. They wouldn't give the ball back to the Lakers with enough time for another touchdown now, would they?
Unofficially, Shore, 12 for 21 for 315 yards. I have him roughly on tonight's game, but that is not official. That's just Ed Schmidt pretending to do math. 3rd and 10 from the 30 of Waynesville. This time trying to run it. Lakers swarming, and I mean swarming. Purple Haze is back, folks. The Lakers are bringing that dominant defense from the last 30 years of the Shore family back on the field tonight.
Big Gabe Norton leading that charge, but you're right. It was a swarm of Lakers. It's going to be about 6 assists on that tackle there. Excellent effort again by that defensive front, led by a big 74, Gabe Norton. 4th down now, and a long 10. The Lakers will call a wise timeout to stop the clock as it's 4th and 10. We'll take a quick break. The timeout's brought to you by the Ed Schmidt Real Estate Team, powered and brokered by EXP. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At First Bank of the Lake, we offer some of the best CD rates. Kick back and watch your money grow. Earn 2.35 APY on our 15-month CD and 3.00 APY on our 26-month CD with a $5,000 minimum deposit. CDs combine security with great investment returns and make saving a cinch. Save more so you can do more. Visit First Bank of the Lake in Osage Beach today. Member FDIC. Other terms and conditions apply. Annual percentage yield. See bank for details.
KLOZ Eldon.
And welcome back, folks, to the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Let's set it upstairs real quick to our drone in the sky, Daniel Etz. And Daniel Etz, and wise time out there by Shore to give the Laker offense another opportunity before half.
Yeah, especially with the way we've returned it and had pressure on the ball. This is, might seem greedy, but it's just part of the game and definitely part of Jeff Shore's game. Hey, I tell you what, I'm really excited about the halftime interview with Superintendent Sean Kirksey and one of my favorite best friends, Zach Partney.
Exactly.
So tune in for that as well. Back to you guys. Let's see how this last minute
goes.
goes.
Lakers trying to get a hand on that one. Not rolling the best, but back there, Mellencamp protecting it. A little getting feisty out there, isn't it? Van Skyke getting into the mix, or was that Wiley again?
If you're watching this on MoSportsZone.com, that was a heck of an intelligent play there by Spencer Mellencamp, because typically when that ball is coming at you, it's top heavy, right? You get a kick, but that ball was going sideways. He chose and elected not to make an attempt on a play on that ball, right? And so dangerous things happen if you do that. So nice job there by Mellencamp 6 to give the Lakers plenty of time, 1:10, 70 seconds to go 63 yards.
Yeah, exactly. Great field position. More than enough time considering, Joey, that we've had 2 1-play drives and 1 3-play drive and 1 4-play drive. So the Lakers are able to score quickly. 4 receivers to the near side. Don't see that often. Camdenton, the lone receiver. Bear Shore under pressure. He's making people miss. Stepping up, finding Camdenton coming back. No, excuse me. That is
Hayes Hewlett.
Hayes Hewlett with the heads-up play, Mr. Number 3. Great play from Hayes.
Great little curl route there on the opposite side of the field. Ran a 15-yard route, came back for a dart thrown by Shore. Great play there. Shore
11 yards right there on that reception. And a first down. Shore in the shotgun. Man, he stepped in there tight. You see that? He didn't get scared. Shore just stayed there with all the pressure around him. Heads-up play, but incomplete.
Ball came out hot, but a little low. Again, targeting Durnan or Hewlett. That was targeting Hewlett once again.
It's hard with the threes until you see that one from Cam.
And actually, that's a good thing that incomplete happened, because it stops the clock 51 seconds. Otherwise, clock would be running.
All close to midfield right now. The Hogs are set. The Skill players still getting the call here on 2nd and 10 from about the 48. Shore in shotgun with 4 receivers to the right. Looking to the left with his lone receiver, Cam Durnan. Durnan open again. Oh, fingertip. Oh, fingertips, Joey. That would have been a nice 30, 40-yard reception.
I think the balls are there, right? The throws are there. It's just,
maybe a couple inches. He only got 1 or 2 fingertips from one hand on it.
It's almost like he tried to gingerly catch the ball, right? A soft catch, but just falls incomplete. That's okay. 3rd and 10.
Edson coming in for Cam Durnan. So you got Edson and forward to the near side, the far side. Javari, Hewlett, and it looks like number 33, Evans, looking to get the big guy maybe in the mix. Bear Short gets the snap. Round his 40. Under pressure, gets hit. Ball comes out. Bear fighting for it. Waynesville comes up with it with 39 seconds left to go. Shore took a big hit. Didn't see him from the blind side.
Yeah, they showed pressure and brought pressure, especially on that right side, that blind side. Shore was, cocking up and ready to throw the ball deep downfield there, but pressure got him, hit the ball jars loose, and the Tigers recover at the 30.
35-0, 39 seconds to go. Tigers hoping for a little life here. They had an opportunity last time. Now they're on the Lakers' 30-yard line. With 39 seconds to go, trailing by 5 touchdowns.
Tigers do have all 3 timeouts. They're just trying to get one across the goal line here just to put some points on the board to avoid the shutout. And the Waynesville Tiger head coach will take a timeout. Timeout's brought to you by the EX Team, brokered team by Ed Schmidt and your Lake favorite real estate team. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Every day, your Jefferson City and Osage Beach Hy-Vee pharmacies are committed to your health and wellness. If you're enrolled in Medicare Part B, Medicare Advantage plans, and most commercial plans, they'll cover up to 8 over-the-counter COVID-19 tests per month at no cost through Hy-Vee. Most plans cover these costs and no prescription is required. Stop in at your Osage Beach or Jefferson City Hy-Vee pharmacy and see the helpful pharmacy staff today.
We are back live from Waynesville, Missouri.
Well, after this play, we're going to throw it up to our HMI Eye in the Sky, Coach Daniel Edson, because no one warms you more than HMI. 1st down and 10 here for Waynesville. Low snap. Vernon picks it up. Under pressure, rolling to the far side. Finding some running room. Balderas chasing him. Getting out of bounds. Wiley Powers finally ran him out of bounds, Daniel. We've seen a blind side hit there on Shore, a fumble, a couple of little things. The Lakers D answered the last time. What do you expect this time?
A greedy call there that, we would think, based on our success leading up to that, would definitely indicate some more points on the scoreboard right before half, but unfortunate events, get sacked from behind and a fumble. Shifty little move by the Waynesville quarterback there, so we'll just get a stop here to keep the goose egg on the board, and we'll still be going really pretty going into halftime.
Vernon looking for it all. Wiley Powers almost came down with an interception in the corner. The receiver had to become the defender there, Joey. 3rd and short coming up from the Lakers 21.
Wiley Powers almost making a play these Laker receivers have been making all night, an over-the-shoulder tiptoe dance and back of the end zone interception falls incomplete. Heck of an effort, though, by 22, the senior Powers.
Lakers wanting to get out here. 2 more opportunities for the Tigers if they don't get a 1st down. 3rd and short coming up from the Lakers 21 with 26 seconds to go. Lakers up by 5 touchdowns. 35-0 is your score. Lakers 2-0 on the season. Vernon looking to throw quickly in the corner. Lakers there. Reese Waters with the interception. He's going to return it, or is he going to run it down? He's getting down, taking a Neil Smart play from number 31. 31, the senior leader, did an excellent job. I believe that's his second. This is that second turnover he's had, isn't it?
It really is.
He had an interception earlier in his second one of the game. Interceptions brought to you by.
Let me hunt that down real quick. A little no-look pass there. The Golden Rule Insurance Team with your interception sponsor. Thank you, Reese Waters, for that name mentioned. The Lakers offense will not come back onto the field. You got to believe they'll get into victory formation and take a knee to end this first half. We'll see what happens. 16 seconds to go, 35-0 zip.
Ball on the 20-yard line after the touchback. Javari Stewart, Reese Waters, Cam Durnan out here to the near side. Hayes Hewlett along with Edson to the far side. This time Hayes in motion. Hayes running, has lead blockers. Nice hole up the side. What a spin move. Staven on his feet. Out of bounds, getting thrown down hard, but a flag out on the play.
Not sure what the flag is. Hayes Hewlett did a spin move right at the 30.
Nice spin move, wasn't
Great
it?
spin move, but there was no blockers around him. Not sure what they're going to call here.
Well, this might be a close call. Blue line painting holding against the Lakers. That is a blue line painting close call. Joey Hahn making that one. Give Tony Cannon a call, 573-836-1400.
They called that on that phantom blocker, that ghost blocker. One nobody's seen. He's wearing number 144. You just can't see him, Ed. He was holding.
Hewlett, about a 16-yard run there, Joey. Penalty brings it back for a first down and 7 now from the Lakers 24. 9 seconds to go. Shore looking over, getting the call in. Waters and Cam Durnan near side. Stewart, Hewlett, and Edson far side for Bear. Here comes Hewlett again. Faking the handoff. Shore looking downfield. Getting hit while he's throwing. Throwing it on the other side of Edson. Edson's looking for the flag. He did get messed with and got turned around, but no flag on the play. 2 seconds left on the play clock.
Shore not letting off the gas, right?
No, not at all. He was going for it. Joey, that's 25 attempts for Bear tonight. And unofficially, Bear Shore has 326 yards through the air. Am I exactly? How about that? Birch said I got the exact number right from my own mathematics. Javari Stewart with the handoff. Sweet play. Getting outside. Hayes Hewlett with the nice block. Finding a seam. Javari's not going down without a fight. He had some energy there, picking up 12 and a Pacific Pools first down.
And that's going to do it for your first half, folks. The last play, what a dazzling play there by Javari Stewart. The Lakers will close out the first half by pitching a shutout on defense and by putting on a show on offense. 35-0 is your halftime score. Coming up at your Surdike Yamaha halftime show, it's going to be Dr. Sean Kirksey. Daniel Letson will be in here doing the interviewing as well. We're going to take a quick break. Please join us for our halftime show. We'll be back in a minute.
Where do you go for delicious, honest food made just for you each and every time? Culver's in Osage Beach prides themselves on delivering to you the best cooked-to-order meals every time, made with fresh, never frozen, Midwest-raised beef seared to perfection. Stop in today at your Culver's in Osage Beach and try our signature combination of our classic butter burger and fresh frozen custard. Culver's, where every meal is served with a smile, proudly supporting all of our local athletes. Welcome to Delicious.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Mills & Sons Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people, at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website at millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
The lake's newest and most adventurous attraction is here. Jump into family fun at the Malted Monkey in Lake Ozark. Bring the kids out for unlimited entertainment on the ropes course while enjoying mouth-watering food at the Malted Monkey. Their handcrafted shakes are refreshingly delicious for those hot summer days. The Malted Monkey is also the perfect spot for birthdays and group team building events. Swing on down to the Malted Monkey, located on the historic Bagnell Dam Strip, Lake Ozark.
You know what they say happens. And when it does, you want it fixed ASAP. Prompt and courteous service has been a trademark of Amos Septic Service for over 50 years. Amos Septic has the most advanced technology to handle any job in the Lake of the Ozarks and provides 24/7 emergency service at 573-346-5992. Amos Septic Service. We rush so you can flush.
And welcome back to the Andy's frozen custard broadcast booth. You are now entering with us into the Surdike Yamaha halftime show. This is Daniel Edson. Camdenton Lakers up 35-0. The Waynesville Tigers pep band out on the field. I'm standing here. I'm very happy to stand here with new Camdenton Superintendent, Mr. Sean Kirksey. Sean Kirksey, how are you tonight?
I'm great, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well. Hey, being back in purple and gold and white and black and whatever colors we have, I'm sure it's fun to travel with us. Just give me a lowdown of, how it's been the last few weeks being back in Lakertown.
It's been great. It's great to be home. Great to be back in that purple and back with family and friends and just a lot of great memories here and a great start. Just really proud of our staff and our teachers, custodians, bus drivers, maintenance. Everybody's done an amazing job getting ready for the students to come back, and it's been a great first 3 weeks. A lot of good stuff's already going on.
Absolutely, I agree wholeheartedly. Being in the high school now is a change for me, but it's been with arms wide open. The whole staff up there has been great. Being down at Oak Ridge, I've kind of been around all the buildings, but I was at Hawthorne for a while and then Oak Ridge, and then just absolutely love being back home, just like you love being home as well. Camdenton Lakers in the first half. I know you've been able to see all the games thus far. What stands out to you the most? Just what impresses you, or what do you think? We just had a fan tell us or ask us, are you guys going all the way to state? And that's a long ways down the road, but we're really clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, I think I've been impressed. Just you had playmakers. I mean, wow, just all over the field. And you got a guy that can get it to him with Bear, and the Hogs. Are always the key every season. If the Hogs can handle the defense, then we're gonna have a lot of fun with those playmakers. But boy, the defense. I mean, they've been outsized. I've watched all 3 weeks now. They've been outsized really on the line, but they haven't been out-hearted by anybody.
No.
And they are playing some real great football. I mean, with the exception of that first half at Kickapoo, they're just pitching shutouts.
Right.
Just really great to see that kind of defense, and proud of the guys and the effort.
We talked about that in the pregame broadcast, where our defense has kind of really been the staple, and then our offense has just been able to execute. So I agree with you 100%. Moving forward with the season, you could say it just gets harder from here. We get into the heart of the Ozark Conference. Three-game road skid to start the season. I know you were in athletics whenever you were in high school. What does that do? What do you think that does to the psyche of the guys being not even playing home game until week 4?
Well, I can just tell you one of the greatest home field advantages is the JOD.
Yep.
Bob Shore Stadium. I mean, that's where good teams, they don't make it out of there with a win. You got to be great to go there and win, and our fans know that, and the other teams know that, and our players know that, and they feed so much off of the energy you have over the years of that great Laker hometown crowd. And so it's a huge advantage. I think it's nice, to have a lot in a row.
Right.
We're going to get several at home now because we've been road warriors, third week in a row on the road. So it'll be great to be back home. I know the players have to be looking forward to it because there is no experience like running out under those lights in Bob Shore Stadium. So
without a doubt.
And especially for the kids who haven't done that on a Friday night yet, it's going to be something else.
I never even thought about that. Sophomores haven't even got to have that experience yet, and they've been, wanting to do that since junior or little Hogs playing football and everything. Yeah, since birth.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Give me one of your fondest memories of Camdenton Laker athletics, either whenever you were a student athlete or, as an administrator and then coming back.
I know,
Putting you on the spot here.
Yeah, I know. I've got so many.
I'm sure.
And I'm going to include you, and I'm going to give you two because I've got two that jumped right to my mind. One was Lee Summit West. I know you know about it.
Oh, yeah.
Swinging Gate in the 2005 season, state championship season. And we run that Swinging Gate, and we're up against it. Less than 2 minutes left, I think.
Yeah.
You throw a pass into the wind that I didn't think really was possible.
Right.
To throw it that far and then force shock, runs underneath it. Touchdown, we win the game and go on and win a state championship. That one, I'm not as fast as Forrest, but I was running with a lot of energy that day down the sideline. And
that was you we saw on the highlight film. Okay.
Down the sideline, celebrating the whole way. That was amazing. And then I will tell you, we were just talking about it tonight, just the heart of a Laker, and I think Billy Kurtz. I came back for a game. I was out of high school, came back and watched Billy play. The guy plays offensive line, and he plays defensive back.
Wow.
And he has an interception in the game.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. That's the kind of stuff that just refusal to not – just a will to win
right.
that the Lakers have. We've talked a lot about what it means to be a Laker, and I really thought that night epitomized what it meant to be a Laker with, Billy just refusing to let the other team beat us. I mean, he gave everything he had every night, and it's great to see him as our activities director. And that's the type of stuff that he and Jeff and you guys coming back are still infusing in the kids, that it's different to be a Laker. It's something special to be a Laker, and to be back and a part of that again is a dream come true.
Yeah, great to have you with Kurtz as well. I'm absolutely proud of him being back here and me being able to coach under his helm. We've had conversations before. He's like, man, I remember you as a freshman, and he's like, you've grown up so much. Oh, well, thanks. It's one of those. Give the listeners kind of a rundown what's going on in the district as far as the central office goes. Anything that you can share, just to put yourself and all the new administration out there, and let's hear some good words about Lakertown.
Well, it's just been really great. We had a great hiring season, to get my two assistant superintendents in there, Dr. Mark Piper and Dr. Jason Price, and they both have, combined almost 20 years of superintendent's experience. They've been invaluable to me, navigating being a superintendent in a district like Camdenton. It's a lot of responsibility, and they've embraced that. I mean, they understand what it means to be a Laker. They understand how important it is to serve this community well, and they're going all out for that and really giving everything they have to make sure that we have a great school year. Julie Bird was another hire that works with the central office, and she's the new director of student services, and I couldn't be more pleased with those three at central office. We had a lot of good hires throughout the district, but those central office folks are top notch. And I will say this, one thing that we're going to share with our school board, with our latest board report, was that we've got about 100 visits to the schools, the four of us.
Wow.
We've been in schools about 100 times since August 1st, and we've been to 20, now make it tonight with me here, 20 student events.
That's fantastic.
From that group of four people. And to be this early in the season and have that kind of support for our students and for our staff, I just love seeing that.
Absolutely. That's astounding, and you can obviously never go without the central office ladies working, all the secretaries. I love walking in there, seeing Sharon Arnold, all the ladies so bright and smiling. And just, how is it? Do they boss you around all the time, or not so much? They take it easy on you?
They are, really good. They're really respectful, but yeah, they're kind of in charge.
Yeah.
Over there. They like me. They let me pretend. Charge
there you go,
because they're respectful that way. But when you take Linda Lou and Sharon and Kim Simpson and Kelsey Knight and that whole group, Renee and Mariah Schmidt just came back. She's a Laker. She's there. Terry Kruger, that whole crew, and that upstairs crew at central office. They do so much for the kids and for this school. I'm just proud of them every single day of the
Absolutely.
job they do. And Stephanie Gerard's and Brittany Waters are downstairs, and Stephanie Gerard and I went to school together.
Right.
And just to see her in that element, she is incredibly knowledgeable and great for our special services students. She does an amazing job and top notch. And I'm in the building with the tech guys too.
Right.
And they are hitting it hard this year and doing a lot of really good stuff for kids. So, I don't have to look very far to see a lot of great stuff happening in our school. And there's a lot to be proud of.
Absolutely. Talking here with Camdenton Lakers Superintendent Dr. Sean Kirksey. Absolutely great to see you back in purple. Thank you for spending some time with us here at halftime. I appreciate everything you've done, and I'm looking forward to working for you for the next several years.
Yes, hopefully you'll be around for a long time, Daniel.
I appreciate it. Hey, you're listening to the Sir Dyke Yamaha halftime show. The Little Tiger cheerleaders are out there now. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back here with an interview with one of the classics, Zachariah Partney. Back to you guys.
Oakstar Bank has an all-new online banking and mobile app packed with easy-to-use features. Now you can easily see and manage your accounts, chat with our Experience Center, use our money predicting budgeting tool, and more. To get started,
teammate of mine on the 2005 state championship team, Zach Partney. I see you decked out in red Friday. Don't you know the Lakers wear purple and gold?
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but I just didn't have time to go find anything purple and gold, so I decided to go with this.
Absolutely, so. Red Friday. Hey, we'll talk here in just a second about your Kansas City Chiefs endeavors that you're chasing and that you've already acclaimed. What about these Camdenton Lakers, man? Well, offensively, defensively, your expertise. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you think watching them for the first time this year?
Well, I can honestly say, these, even hearing the first two games, and everything. And I got to admit, like, these Lakers are just very fun to watch, and it's it always feels really good, like from like a Camdenton alumnus, like seeing this new generation of Lakers continuing the tradition that we were a part of, and it's always feels good inside and out.
Absolutely, and these guys, I'd like to say, are very talented, just like we were in 2005. Why don't you give us one of your fondest memories? Give me a couple or one of your most favorite memories as a Camdenton Laker on the football team.
I think my favorite memory in particular, and you probably remember this, was our
block punt at Parkfield or
yes.
home. Let's hear it.
Yeah, it was our homecoming game 2005 against Parkville, and pretty much. I mean, words can't describe it, but I mean, I've had like many great memories, like doing like wearing the purple and gold, and obviously doing that block punt against Parkville. Probably my most fondest memory.
Absolutely. Did you scoop it and score too? Didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
For a touchdown, Zach Partney.
Yeah.
It's Parkview, not Parkville. Come on, Zach. Hey, we got about 6 minutes left. Let's wrap this up really quick, talking about your endeavors as a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Give yourself a little shout-out right now. Tell everybody what you're trying to do as far as is it Fan of the Year?
Yeah. So pretty much what I'm doing, this is kind of what I've been doing since the end of July, is I just put my name in to possibly get nominated for this year's NFL Fan of the Year, and fans can not only nominate themselves but nominate people that they know. And I've pretty much gone on a crusade, telling everybody throughout, not only on social media, but taking an old school approach and putting flyers not only around Kansas City but also around the Lake of the Ozarks. So I've had a bunch of people nominate me. I mean, not just my family, but all my old teammates and some friends and where I'm living at up in Kansas City, and all I can say is it's like, well, only time will tell if I make it farther than what I am now. So, but other than that, hopefully becoming Fan of the Year will just be, in my opinion, like an ultimate moment, not just for me, but for everyone in my family.
Absolutely, and everybody listening live, that's Zach Partney. He is the Kansas City Warrior, is his alter ego, if you will, and Fan of the Year nomination. So get on there and nominate Zach Partney. I have seen flyers in Woods and Sunrise Beach. Not only a 2005 state champion, but also the biggest Kansas City Chiefs fan in the nation, I'd be willing to say, Zach Partney. That's Kansas City Warrior. Zach Partney, thanks so much for joining me up here, man. Always a pleasure to see you.
Absolutely.
Great to talk to you. Give one more shout-out to everybody listening about the Kansas City Warrior and the 2005 state champion, Zach Partney.
Hey, everybody that's listening, just continue putting those nominations in. It means a lot, and everybody else that's voted for me, including some of my old teammates on the other side of the bleachers. Hey, thank you so much, and just continue doing what you're doing. Nominate me, and let's go from there.
Hey, there we go. That is Zach Partney. We have a little over 4.5 minutes left. We'll be right back after a quick break and talk some stats and some highlights from the first half. Camdenton Lakers up 35-0 over the home team, Waynesville Tigers. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Jack's Sporting Goods and Hardware is getting you game ready with all the best in sporting apparel and equipment. They have everything from football, baseball, and even soccer. Mention this ad for 25% off all Adidas apparel. They have custom screen printing specifically with your team's logo. Jack's also has all of your outdoor gear, from fishing and hunting to a large selection of kayaks, paddle boards, and boating fun. Stop in Jack's Sporting Goods and Hardware on Highway 54 in Camdenton. And remember, try Jack's first. It's time to get back out there where you need to be with your steel equipment like chainsaws and leaf blowers, helping you get the job done this fall season. Steel performance, quality, and durability is the name you know to trust. So trust the experts at Motor Hut to get you into the right equipment. Their knowledge will make sure your yard is a steel yard. So putt-putt to the Motor Hut in Camdenton or give them a call. at 346-6110.
We are back live here from the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth, Waynesville, Missouri. We have a special feature for you today, ladies and gentlemen. This evening we've got some highlights to give you, to replay for you. Sandy Andy, our gal running the board back at the studio, has done us a favor and recorded some great plays so far in the first half. The first one being the first touchdown of the night scored by Cam Durnan.
I think Cam Durnan came down with it. There's the call. Touchdown, Lakers. Touchdown, Cam Durnan.
That ball was out of Bear Shore's hand before Durnan made the play. That play there is almost not defendable. You can't make that play playing defense when the ball is in the air before Durnan turns to make the catch, right?
Exactly.
And so perfectly executed play by both Durnan and Shore. Touchdown. Durnan brothers in for the extra point. Snap is good. Hold is caught. Down, placed perfectly. Kick is up and good. 7-0. Your Camdenton Lakers out in front early. 9:52 to go before the end of the first quarter. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7.
To the corner, down around the 1. Picked up there by the Tigers. Up around the 15. What a hit high-low right there coming in for the Lakers was number 23, Van Skyke right there, Joey.
Van Skyke with the Andy's Frozen Custard first hit nomination, the Jackhammer hit nomination of the game. Heck of
He's going, Joey, all the way. 20, 15, 10, Lakers. Touchdown. Cam Durnan is second of the night, fourth of the season. And how about that one, Joey?
86-yard bomb, Bear Shore. Cam Durnan gets behind that cornerback, and when Cam Durnan catches it in strides, good luck is what I say to anybody in the state of Missouri to catch number 13, the senior sensational football player, Cam Durnan. For the
pack pedaling down to the 12, up over the 20. He has some room over to the right side. He's at the 40, at the 51. Got to beat Gabe Norton with the hit. Waters down the sideline, down inside the 30. What a return right there for number 31.
What a return, and how about the blocking that the Lakers gave Reese on that far side that gave him a seam. And you're right, man. I thought he was gone, but the speedy.
28-yarder Shore keeps it. No, that's Cam Durnan. Direct snap to Cam Durnan, quarterback in there for a touchdown, Joey. Cam Durnan's run this ball very effectively. I believe that his first touchdown on the ground, but has had two great runs today.
And I wish we had
left looking for it all. Cam Durnan. Oh, he's gone again. See you later. 13, 10, 5, touchdown, Lakers. Third one of the night for Mr. Durnan. And what another big one, Joey.
74 yards.
74-yarder.
Durnan covered 86.
74.
74.
Vernon looking to throw quickly in the corner. Lakers there. Reese Waters with the interception. 31, the senior leader, did an excellent job. I believe that's it.
And how about that, folks? Ed Schmidt and I, of course, with a little touch of Daniel Letson. Having a little fun here tonight, Daniel, in Waynesville, Missouri. What a way to close the chapter of Jeff Shore playing against these Waynesville Tigers. What a way to go out.
I think that's why I keep hearing him say on the headset, we're not stopping, we're not stopping, we're not stopping. He wants to play that Jeff Shore gamble for it and just keep going. They're putting 3 more minutes on the clock right now. That's Jeff Shore's MO, though, and just stay after it. And why not? If it's working, why fix it? Or if it's not broke, don't fix it type mentality. Real quick, I got to give a shout-out. I'm super proud of excited that my sister and my nephews came into town coming for my graduation tomorrow for OCS, Officer Candidate School. I'm super excited about that. She's at home right now with my mom, just recovering from surgery. Mom, I hear you. I know you're going to be okay. You're strong, tough, everything like that. Kiddos, go to sleep. Sis, stay awake. That's all I got for shout-outs.
Hey, I know those folks.
Over there on
the fine family you have, and they should all be very proud. I know that me and your nephew or cousin, Riken, and cousin Christian, and our entire family, quite proud of you. And appreciate your service and your time doing what you do, brother.
Hey, absolutely. Let's go Lakers.
Let's go Lakers indeed. 2:06 to go as the team scurry back onto the field, Ed Schmidt. The Lakers will be doing the kicking off. In the second half, we will have an accelerated clock. The mercy rule is in effect for the second half, and I don't feel like the Lakers are going to pull any starters until they absolutely feel it's necessary, right? So we'll be able to see a slew of sophomores and juniors and guys that will be next up next season, right? Getting some quality varsity football playing time. What a sensational first half we've seen. Still got a minute 29 here on the clock, Ed Schmidt, to kind of dissect the first half. The Lakers opened the game with a long bomb play that almost happened. First play from scrimmage went through the hands of Reese Waters. Otherwise, it'd have been a bang, how you doing, Waynesville touchdown.
Well, we had some big numbers from that first half. We'll go over our shorty pants stats. Bear Short, 13 of 25, 326 yards, 4 touchdowns through the air for Bear. Cam Durnan received 4 of those, missed 2, but had 203 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns, and a 3-yard touchdown run as well. 4 touchdowns on the night for number 13, Cam Durnan.
I don't know, Ed Schmidt. You're playing me in fantasy football. Would you rather have Josh Allen putting up 70, or how about Bear Shore getting you 85 tonight?
I'll tell you what, I'll take Bear Shore getting me 85 any day, and the Lakers rolling. Lakers rolling right now to start this third quarter. I want to thank Surdike Yamaha for sponsoring our halftime show, but Porter's Building Centers sponsors the second half. Porter's Building Centers in Laurie. Park right out in front, walk right in. People still help you. Don't have to walk miles around the store to find something.
It's a lost art these days.
It is.
It's all technology, and that's fine, but we're still human beings, right? You still have to shop. You still have to have that customer experience, and certainly Porter's Building Centers gives you that.
High kick there after the 5-yard offside penalty from the Lakers. Ball returned on a 12-yard return down to about the 27-yard line.
Give a little shout out here to my son Reich and Joseph Hum. He's sporting the number 7 to give tribute to his uncle Daniel Edson. Reichen and his big brother Christian, honorary ball boys and / water boys tonight. Ed Schmidt down on the sidelines with the Hoggies and that first team offense.
Well, you love to see that. Reichen, one of my favorite kids. Reichen sends me a lot of Snapchats. First down for the Lakers from the 26 of the Tigers. Direct snap once again up the middle. I believe that was number 20. That's Michael Kesley Jr. Seen a lot of 20 in the first half, picking up 2 yards there on 1st and 10. Ball to about the 28-yard line, gain of 2.
Waynesville Tigers not going away from trying to run the football.
Lebanon up 10-0. Want to thank Sandy Andy, our engineer, back at the studio, doing a great job for us tonight here while we're on the road. Handoff up the middle. Vernon keeping it just on a straight dive play, Joey. Nothing happening. DeMock with the big stop.
First half scores from around the area, of course, tonight, 35-0. Lakers over Waynesville. Blair Oaks big over the Osage Indians, 49-7 currently. Eldon up 48-6. Bolivar over Parkview, 28-6. Glendale, a tight one over the Rolla Bulldogs, 12-7. What a game that is. And then California over Southern Boone, 14-13, all halftime scores.
Big 3rd and down and 7. Lakers looking for a 3-and-out here. Ball on about the 28.5. Little misdirection, handoff to 18 Plummer. Plummer got hit, should have went down, but stayed on his feet. Picking up a first down, a big run there from Plummer. Waynesville not going away. Daniel, you see their athleticism. Daniel sponsored by HMI.
Hey, just a little bit of heart we've talked about. This is a different club the last couple of years, different coaching staff, building some heart in what they're doing. They're still churning their legs, running hard. Got to play low, rip out the ball. I feel like we could have a lot of opportunities to rip the ball out. They kind of carry it a little loose, so get a couple stops right here, get a fumble, get the offense back on the field, Ed Schmidt. That's what we need.
I'm with you. First down, Vernon keeps it running to the right. The quarterback finding a hole, following his blockers there. Joey picking up 7 yards on first down.
Now, it's only been a couple, 2 or 3 plays here, but this Tiger offense playing with a little bit more pep in their step, coming off, shooting off, firing off that offensive line, creating some gaps and some spaces for these running backs and quarterbacks to pick up some yardage here and there.
2nd down and 3 coming. Maybe just a little over 3 yards, about 3.5 yards. Split backfield pistol again for Vernon. Vernon following his blockers. Lakers really crashed hard with Caden Jefferson, but Vernon getting close to that first down mark. It'll depend on the spot.
Caden Jefferson playing awfully well early this season as well, coming off that edge. that outlaw position, right? That outside linebacker position. Dug his shoulder pads into that runner, slowing him down. Third down. Sorry, my bad. 3rd and 1.
Davin Vernon, number 6, coming in from the sideline with the play in the huddle. The senior set up in the pistol. To the right of him is number 20, Michael Kessley Jr. Direct snap to Kessley Jr. right up the middle. He's quickly exploding for a first down and another 7 yards after that.
Got to that second layer right past that that line of scrimmage. Reese Waters, Caden Jefferson in on that tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Lakers needing to fire off the ball a little more. I know they're up comfortably right now, 35-0. I'd like to see the second shutout of the year. First down over midfield to the Lakers 48. Tigers are moving the ball. This right now to Goodwin. Goodwin up the right side, picking up a good 7 yards. Lakers a little slow to get up there was number 10, Coleman, who made the tackle.
Had a huge crowd here tonight early, Richmond. I've never seen Waynesville, this stadium, as packed as it was tonight. Of course, coming off a big victory last week. Had a little hope coming in tonight against the mighty Lakers, right? And the Lakers kind of helped dissipate this crowd.
8th play of this drive. 2nd and 4 coming up from about the Lakers 43. Direct snap to the quarterback, hands off up the middle on a little counter play. Number 18, Thomas Pumler coming up with it.
Yeah, Plummer with a great effort there. Big back, big bruising back. Again, this Tiger line is nothing to be ashamed of, right? These are big boys up front.
Getting in a rhythm, the Tigers right now started this drive on their 26-yard line. 9th play coming up, 1st and 10 now from the Lakers' 35-yard line. 6:20 to go, clock run it. Snap directly to Kessley Jr. up the middle again. Straight dive plays, picked up 4, maybe 3 on that. Going to bring up 2nd and about 6.
73, Garrett Hilton with the leg tackle there, followed up by the linebackers from the Laker defense.
Ball down to the 31. Lakers rotating in there, coming out right now. Garrett Hilton, the junior. See him a lot on offense. Weed out there, along with Coleman. And number 74, Gabe Norton, the senior. Big 2nd and short 7, long 6. Kessley Jr. in the backfield with the quarterback, Vernon. Vernon up the middle. Vernon putting his head down. Coming up with some good yards. It's going to bring up a close one here, depending on mark.
Tigers playing a little bit inspired coming out here in the second half as number 8, Godwin, the rotating quarterback, trots back onto the field.
3rd and 2, a big 3rd and 2. Lakers needing a stop.
Need a stop to preserve the shutout.
Kessley Jr. out there with number 8, Godwin. Godwin gets the snap. Godwin going up the side. Oh, what a hit. Reese Waters.
Who got him by the ankles?
I believe 64? That's Reese on the big play.
Yeah, Reese.
Nice play from Reese.
Talk about a high-low. That was Logan Wheat going low and Reese coming in high for the stop. It's going to bring up a 4th down now. Hold him here, and the donut will stay up on the board.
No gain on that. 4th and 2 coming up. This is a big play here. 3rd quarter going quick, 4:40. Lakers looking for a turnover on downs. Vernon in there with Kessley Jr. in the backfield to Vernon. Vernon to the right, looking for a hole. The pile's pushing. I think he's going to get the mark they wanted. It's going to be a first down for the Tigers.
That last-ditch effort there was just enough to get it across the 25 to the 24.5. That's going to give the Tigers a first down. Clock ticking, 4 minutes now to go in the 3rd quarter. Mercy clock is in effect.
13th play of the Tigers drive. They haven't had anything this sustainable in the whole game. Ball inside the Lakers' 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Vernon in shotgun. Oh, no, that's Godwin. Godwin kept it there and did a good job with misdirection in the backfield. But picked up about 7. Daniel, you look at this, the Lakers maybe got a little comfortable with this lead, but you have to give the Tigers a nod here. They're executing.
Oh, absolutely. They're running the ball hard, and they're just finding the holes and exposing it. And it's not being able to stop it very quickly is what's going to make it go bad very quickly if we don't stay low and track the ball and try to rip the ball out. I think we can get a fumble like we were talking about. But there goes another first down right there. We got to play low and just try to establish that line of scrimmage backwards. Back to you guys.
Kessley Jr. with the carry. When you're free safety, Mellencamp's coming up to make the tackle. That's never what you want to see, Joey.
Nope, and he's also getting in the back pocket of big number 75, the 6'5", 275-pound right tackle, and just following his lead block.
Godwin and Kessley Jr. in there directly. Kessley Jr. to the right. I think he has more than enough for a first down. Gain of 2 inside the Lakers 15, maybe down to the 13.
Lakers biting their fingernails a little bit here. This is the deepest penetration the Waynesville Tigers have been in this whole night.
Inside the Wicked Willie's red zone,
Impressive.
down around the 13 of the Lakers, Joey.
Can't lie, impressive drive here to start the second half.
Yeah, I believe this is the 16th play. 1st and 10 from the Lakers, 13 for the Tigers. Right to Vernon. Vernon finding the hole off the right. Lakers a little bit on their heels on this drive. We haven't seen this kind of drive against the Lakers all night. Gain of 5 there for the quarterback, the senior, Devin Vernon.
Vernon out, and back comes Godwin. The rotating quarterback duel.
Godwin with Kessley Jr., who hasn't come out on 2nd and 6. This time handoff up the middle, finding number 18, Thomas Plummer, with the touchdown. They're on the board on a 8-yard touchdown run.
Yep, nothing fancy there. Just kind of running off that left side behind that left tackle. Between the tackle and the guard there, had a little gap right up the middle, shot up the middle. Relatively untouched there for a relatively easy touchdown there. 35-6 now your score. That's going to stop the running clock as the Tigers will now go for 2. They'll line up in their wing T formation. Godwin with the snap. Nope, fakes the snap. It's number 20, Kessley, and he dives across the goal line for the 2-point conversion. It is good, 35-8. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Now that summer is winding down, it's time to have Econolift get your boat hoist ready for the fall. For more than 35 years, Econolift has been the name you know and trust for all your boat hoist needs. Econolifts are made with the highest quality galvanized steel, and their polyethylene tanks come with a lifetime warranty. Econolift will never let you down. Family owned and proudly made in the USA. Call Econolift at 346-7161 or visit econolift.com.
And welcome back, folks. You're listening live from the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Your Shorty Pants drive summary, an impressive one for the Waynesville Tigers. The highlight of their evening, without question. 17 plays, folks, covering 74 yards, 10 minutes, 14 seconds off the clock. Capped off by a hard-nosed 4-yard run by Plummer, and the 2-point conversion good. It is 35-8. The mercy clock rule is not in effect now, as the Lakers are set to receive the kickoff from the Tigers. Back deep for the Lakers is 31, Reese Waters. And I believe that's 3. Is that Hayes Hewlett on the other side, Ed?
Yes, it is. Oh, a little onside kick covered up there. Great job from number 62, Joshua Curley.
That's Curley. Plays on our offensive line, plays on the hands team there. How about that?
1:26 to go, clock stop. Here in the third quarter, I want to thank our title sponsor, ShopHewlett.com. Jason and Ryan Hewlett at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC. Whether you need a new truck, new SUV, new vehicle, go by and say, Joey sent you, and if you have no credit, no problem. Hewlett's there to help.
Also like to thank Jack Sporting Goods, historic business there in the heart of Camdenton, Missouri, for all of our coaches' interviews this evening. Coach Machino, Coach Shore.
Bear Shore and shotgun looking to throw under pressure, going down. A big sack against Bear, getting wrapped up. by 2 Tigers at once.
Covered sack there, and nice little pressure there by Thomas Reynolds, 42, the linebacker. Just a junior, putting a little heat on Shore, brings him down. It's an inspiring drive, and now what a defensive effort here.
2nd down and about 10. Let's call it 19 from the 40. Shore in shotgun. Hewlett in the motion. Hands off to Hewlett. Hewlett getting outside off a Stewart block. Oh, he slipped. He got up somehow. Stayed on his feet. Almost got back to the line of scrimmage. Gain of 8.
Great block there by Stewart, like you said. Better job by Hayes Hewlett keeping his head up, turning the ball back up the field, picking up an extra 4 or 5 yards.
Shore quickly in line on 3rd and 11. 3 receivers to the near side, and Edson, Hewlett, and Javari. Far side, it looks like Waters and Cam Durnan. Tunnel string gets tipped. Incomplete ball. 4th and 11 coming up.
Looking for a little late hit on Shore there. Didn't happen. 4th and 11 it is, and the Lakers going to have to punt the ball away, Ed.
Cam Durnan, only punt tonight from him, was blocked. Gave Waynesville incredible field position around the Lakers' red zone. This time Durnan does get it off, gets hit when he throws. That's going to be a flag. The Lakers will get the ball back. Can't hit the punter like that after he's in kicking motion.
And you wonder if that's going to be the larger version, the 15-yard variety, rather than running into the kicker. I felt like it was more of a tackle attempt than it was blocking the punt, right?
Yeah, number 56 for the Tigers hit the quarterback.
They did call running into the kicker rather than the unsportsmanlike roughing the kicker. So let's see what they mark off. No, they're calling it against the Lakers. Is that right?
What? Are they making it a spot foul?
Yep, that's right. So now they're marking it off.
It is a 15-yard penalty.
15 yards, so it's going to bring up a 4th and 4 now.
From about the 45 of the Tigers. Cam Durnan's still out there. Edson out there. Oh, here comes Bearshore back in. Ford is out there. Cam Durnan out there. Javari Stewart and Hayes Hewlett and Edson are the receivers. Edson and Hewlett to the near side. 21 seconds left on the play clock. Going for it. No, it's first down. Automatically first down. There's a hard count. Jump right up the middle there. Lakers are going to make this an easy 5, Joey.
Strange turn of events there, but we'll take it, right? Now all of a sudden it's 1st and 5 for the Lakers inside the Waynesville Tiger territory rather than facing a 4th and 11 and having to punt, right?
Exactly.
Take that deal all day.
Ball now on the 40-yard line for Bear Shore and the Lakers. Up 35-8. Shore gets a snap. Little middle screen to Kyle Edson, leaps up for it, fouling some blockers, bouncing outside, making them guy miss, then putting his head down and laying in some wood, but he ran about 30 yards to gain 3.
That's right. Great catch, first of all. That's going to do it for the third quarter, folks, as the time expires. 35-8 is your score. When we come back, we'll start the fourth quarter here in Waynesville. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7.
At Wood Supermarket, they know life is full of big moments. Whether you're celebrating a birthday, packing school lunches, or cooking dinner for 2, Wood Supermarket has what you need. They are proud to be your everyday partner no matter what life entails. From online ordering and free rapid grocery pickup to fuel and pharmacy, at Woods, they know life is full of big moments and keeps a busy schedule. They have 10 convenient locations throughout Missouri. Don't forget to stop by the newly remodeled Wood Supermarket location in Lake Ozark today.
We're back. Joey Ham and I in the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Our HMI sideline reporter really is more the drone reporter, eye in the sky, Daniel Edson. Thank our engineer producer here at the game, Kent Otto, and the one and only Sandy Andy back at the studios making this all happen for you. Lakers up 35-8 and started the fourth quarter, brought to you by Porter's Building Centers. You know, if you ever heard Kent Porter, you know he's been around for decades, and Porter's will take care of you the right way. They're here to help. Lakers looking at a second down coming up here, Joe. Looks like the Tigers are on the I think they're on the wrong side of the ball, guys.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I was like watching, like, hey, you guys need to flip sides here. Lakers have the ball inside the 40 to the 38 of the Tigers. Shore in shotgun. He has Deuces to his left and Ford and Cam to right. Javari. Ford in motion. Whistle blows.
I think somebody got a little jittery up there.
I
up
don't
front.
think see what the call is here. Might have just been.
Looks like the trainer's taping up the referee down there at the 43, if you see it, Ed.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I did not see that. I was wondering what was going on. There is short an official. He's coming in right now.
Talk about playing hurt. Even the referees are playing a little dinged up.
I think Ford was going to run on that play, see if they go with the same play if Ford goes in motion. He is going in motion. Handing it off to Ford. Ford has some blockers, gets the corner, cutting it back, finding some running room, and a first down brought to you by Pacific Pools after a nice 5-yard gain from 29 Ford.
Heck of an effort there, bouncing it outside, then cutting it back in for that first down. Like you said, 6-foot, hard-running, 165-pound junior. Blake Ford, nice game tonight himself.
Bears short quickly to the line on 1st and 10 from about the 33 of the Tigers. Looking to throw, pumping, looking for it all. No, now stepping up under pressure. One of the few carries tonight for Bears Shore, Joey. He only had one in the first half. And that one was more of a scramble carry, but enough to gain a yard.
Getting a little pressure on that particular play, certainly from J.J. Rodriguez, number 70 for the Tigers, 6'4", 285. Big guys all over this field for the Tigers.
2nd and a long 9 for Bear. Bear in shotgun, looking to throw here. Looking for Javari. Javari beat his man. Javari's up. Javari's down, but he's inside that 12-yard line. Picking up a big reception there, Joey, of about 24 yards. And a first down, the third of this drive.
Man, had he caught that in stride, that would have been a 30-yard touchdown strike short of Stewart. Had to bounce, had to jump just a little bit. Came down and rolled it out. First down for the Lakers.
Stewart was 2 for 3 for 47 and the touchdown in the first half. 24 yards on that one, making 3 for 4 for 71 yards on the evening. Shore in that Wicked Willie's red zone down to the 13. The Chiefs party's coming this weekend, folks. Out to Cam Durnan. Real quickly in the flat. Durnan beating some tacklers, trying to drive inside that 10. Down to about the 9.
Talk about snapping ankles or breaking ankles. Durnan almost had himself another fantastic, sensational, dazzling touchdown there, but couldn't get out of that third move.
4 yards on the play. Shore wasting no time with Stewart to the far side with Ford and Hayes Hewlett looking to the near side. Found his man Cam Durnan. What a move there, going for that end zone. He wants 5 touchdowns tonight. Just came up shy, but close to the Lakers' first down.
Touchdown saving tackle there by the safety 24 Morgan. Still great pass and catch. The short of Durnan show continues.
Picked up 5. 3rd and 1 here. About 3rd and 3 to get a touchdown. There's a touchdown in the end zone. Hayes Hewlett, the first of the season for Hayes Hewlett.
A well-deserved touchdown tonight for that big fella, number 3, the senior Hayes Hewlett. He's had him put together himself a nice little football game tonight. Ed Schmidt, and rewarded on that little flare out wide open on the weak side of the line of scrimmage there. Hayes Hewlett was wide open.
4-yard touchdown for Hayes Hewlett and the Lakers. Going for 2 here. 3 receivers set up to the right. Maybe Bear will run this one. There's the snap. He's looking in the corner. Has his man Cam Durnan with 2. Touchdown or 2-point conversion. Lakers get it. 10:04 to go. 43-8 your score. Those whistles. They're saying incomplete now? No good. He was out the back of the end zone. Lakers up 41-8. 10:04 to go. We'll be back with more coverage here on MoSportZone.com and Mix 92.7. Go Lakers!
KLOZ Eldon.
Hi, this is Michael Lassen with First State Bank Mortgage. Even though cooler temperatures are on their way, the housing market is still heating up. If you've been thinking about purchasing a new home, there's never been a better time than now. Put my team to work before you begin your search for a new home, and let us in advance see how much home you can qualify for. Interest rates remain low, and now may be the perfect time to finally purchase your dream home. Call me today at 573-365-LOAN or visit yourlakeloan.com. First State Bank Mortgage is a solid lending partner you can trust. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back, folks. Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. 41-8 your score. 10:04 to go before the end of this football game. Ed Schmidt with the Shorty Pants Drive Summary.
Shorty Pants Drive Summary. Lakers had 10 plays, actually 11 with the two-point conversion that failed. 51 yards, ate up 3 minutes, 22 seconds of clock. 4-yard touchdown for number 3, Hayes Hewlett. Muff kickoff right there around the 10. Picked up, though, getting some speed, the Tigers. But going down around the 19, maybe the ball came out, but bodies are flying out there right now, Joe.
Heck of a football game tonight, Ed Schmidt, but it's going to get a little bit tougher as we creep towards West Plains. Parkview next week at home, our first home game of the season. So, folks, if you haven't seen the Lakers play live yet next week against the Parkview Vikings, you ought to see a good one, certainly from an offensive standpoint. The week after that, that's where the test. That's when we see how good we are, when we have to go to West Plains.
West Plains last drive, Joey, 17 plays, and they put it in. This time they're going to try to go back to the same place, running with the quarterback, Vernon, on a dive play outside the tackle.
And of course, then we come back home after West Plains to play the Bolivar Liberators, back on the road to Hillcrest, and then another doozy, the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. We always circle the date when Lebanon comes to town.
Yeah, it's just called Yellow. Maybe Jacket. Yellow Jacket. Second and short here. Vernon with the keeper again. Oh, no, that's Godwin. Godwin picking up plenty of yardage right there, Daniel. They're going back to these straight dive plays off the guard and tackle.
Yeah, we even said on the headsets, their linemen are big and athletic and good enough to get a push. They're getting a lot of double teams, and then the running backs are just able to find the gaps. So, this is an offense where you can have a lot of success behind these big guys. First half, we were just beating the double teams, and this half, we're just not doing as well. Back to you guys.
First and 10 from about the 36-yard line. This time, Vernon went nowhere, Joey. Lakers' white jerseys were swarming.
Mellencamp and Caden Jefferson leading the charge that time. 2nd and 9.
Actually, maybe no gain there, a half a yard at best. Lakers D doing an excellent job right now. Yeah, see you later. Danny's leaving us. He has to get to the celebration. I hate to see that, but
you sound a little disappointed.
Well, I mean, I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to Joey the whole time. I don't even know how I like this anymore.
Tears in your eye right now?
I mean, kind of. There he goes, walking out of the stadium.
You want me to film it? Hey, Kent, turn the camera on Daniel, and then get a shot of Ed crying.
3rd down and 4 coming up from the Tigers' 42-yard line. Direct snap to Vernon. Vernon finding a hole there, but Gabe Norden, along with that's Mellencamp.
Now as we inch closer to the finish line here, we got to start thinking about some Andy's Frozen Custard nominations and handing out some awards. And I tell you what, 6, Spencer Mellencamp certainly should be a nominee. Bear Shore, obviously.
Parkman had one. Well, you got to look at Cam Durnan. 4 touchdowns, 3 through the air, 1 through the ground. Bear Shore having his biggest performance. Oh, handoff to the right side, looking to get some running room. Kesley Jr., but the Lakers held them up for a short gain of about 2.5. 7:13 to go, 41-8 your score. Ball close to midfield on the other side. Joey at the Waynesville 49. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Coleman lowered the shoulder, slowed him down, and then, of course, Mellencamp and Parkman finished him off on that play there.
Number 20 set up to the right of Vernon. Kessley Jr. faking the handoff. Vernon up the middle. Reese Waters there, and then Wiley Powers helping finishing him off after a gain of a yard at best.
Somebody went down. It was Powers. I guess he popped back up, so he's good. Third down, like you said. Ball placed right at the 50. Need to get to the 44 of the Lakers. 3rd and 6.
We need to just get a stop here at midfield. It's time to put the nail in the coffin here in the fourth quarter, brought to you by Porter's Building Centers. Shotgun again. Joel, look at this little slip in the backfield from Godwin. He took a knee. It should be down. Should be a 4-yard loss. It'll bring up 4th and 9.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank some of our other sponsors: Jets Trampoline Park, Black Market Barber Company, Woods Supermarket, Econo Lift, the Motor Hut right there in Camdenton, Amos Septic, Mills & Sons, Culver's, Hy-Vee, First Bank of the Lake, DC Electric, Deerbergs, and, of course, Polylift. Thank all of you for allowing me to hang out with Ed Schmidt every Friday night.
Exactly. Having a great time. Why can't we when we're looking at possible 3-0? Oh, Smack Daddy Sammy Damati. Oh, what is the late flag coming in?
Reese Waters with the legal jackhammer hit.
Lakers wondering what this call could be.
That was 4th and 9. Yeah, I mean, it
looks like it could be a personal foul against the Lakers.
Maybe helmet
we'll
to helmet.
See. There's a little coffee clutching going out there with zebra stripes tonight. We might have a blue line painting close call to give this Tigers an opportunity. We'll see if they pick up the flag. No, they're marking it off. Oh, my. It's a 15-yard penalty.
I believe they thought it was helmet to helmet on that hit, even though it was a good legal hit.
We'll see what the official has to say here after marking off 15 yards on a 4th down stop. They didn't even give us a call there. 5:35 to go. There's the snap of the ball to number 8, Godwin, excuse me. Another flag came in here from the backfield. The same judge that threw the last 15-yard penalty.
Relatively clean game the whole night, and this one's going to be a holding against the Tigers.
I call that more of a makeup call, but it should have been a turnover of downs. The Lakers should have had an opportunity to get it back.
Talked about in pregame the game management, how the flow of the game goes, and Jeff Shore says, hey, if they're going to give it to us, we're going to take it, and take it they did. They gave the Lakers one-on-one coverage against Cam Durnan and Hayes Hewlett and Reese Waters, and certainly Bear Shore exploited that, and what you see is a 41-8 throbbing.
And Daniel brought up good points. I mean, we could have even seen more. We just missed Edson a few times and a few other plays in the beginning, but Lakers just doing an excellent job again tonight. This time we're seeing Plummer trying to bounce it out, makes the first guy behind miss, then 3 Lakers bringing him down before the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up what, Joey? We're going to look at a 2nd down and about 11 from the 39 of the Lakers.
Beautiful night here at football, without question. Couldn't ask for a...
Only about a 5th of the crowd stayed after halftime. 2nd and 11 here for the Tigers from the 39 of the Lakers. Direct snap to Godwin. Godwin hands off to Plummer. Plummer gets wrapped up effectively by number 43, Parkman, on a beautiful solo tackle. A gain of 1 yard, going to bring up 3rd and 10.
37 of the Tigers. Dylan Smith is getting a little chippy with our Mellencamp. Their last couple plays, they've been kind of throwing elbows at each other without the ref seeing. Keep an eye on 37 orange and 9 white.
You can't mess with the Cougar, Mellencamp. You're going to get struck down.
Look, 37. There he goes again. Watch him.
Lakers wrapping him up there was Reese Waters. 4th down and about 7 coming up, Joe, from the Lakers. 35 for the Tigers. Trailing right now 41-8 with 4:17 clock running. Lakers going to be going home finally. 3 games on the road. Looks like we'll be 3-0 heading home for Finally a home matchup, Joey, for the regular season. I can't wait. That time, Lakers really piling on there at the end on Godwin. Maybe a yard gain, turnover and downs, Lakers ball. Lakers, like I said, are up 41-8.
Impressive win tonight. Can't wait to see the final stats. I know they're going to be eye-popping, certainly from Bear Shore. Cam Durnan, sensational night on the offensive side of the ball. Lakers defense, outside of that opening drive in the second half, shut down the Waynesville Tigers. Bear Shore spread formation, the Laker purple tide offense. Shore shotgun formation, I beg your pardon. That's Durnan on a quick slant to 18. Bentley Page, how about that? Durnan to Page.
You got to love that. All right. Now Wayne Birch is sitting to the left of us, Joey. But I have for number 5, the senior quarterback, 18 of 32, 366 yards and 5 touchdowns tonight through the air. Durnan looking to throw here, found a receiver between Mitchell Seeks and number 33 Evans, incomplete. Third down coming up.
Evans was open, just a little underthrown there, and Evans was itching for the ball all night. He's kind of been a little bit silent. It hasn't given much targets tonight, but obviously a guy that's a big target, incredibly athletic. And is a guy that can get open and create space in the open field.
Lakers running out of time here on the play clock. Only 6 seconds. I think we'll have a timeout from the Lakers and Coach Jeff Shore. Timeout's brought to you by
the Ed Schmidt Real Estate Team, brokered and powered by eXp Realty. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Laker Football on Mix 92.7 and MoSportsZone.com. We'll be back. 30 seconds.
Summers is here. Time for barbecues and outdoors fun. We all invite our closest friends and family to join us. But there are those whom we don't want to have shows up. You know what I'm talking about. Those unwanted guests. Mosquitoes. Let AB Pest and Insulation, the Mosquito Mafia, eliminate these unwanted dinner guests and their friends with their guaranteed hit to off them. Don't be on the menu at your own barbecue. The AB Pest Mosquito Mafia will make you an offers you can't refuse. Call today at 573-964-1100.
And hello once again, everybody. 41-8 your score. You're listening live from Waynesville, Missouri. Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Number 7 for the Lakers, Cade Durnan. And a little handoff off the right side. Mitchell Seeks gets out of the first tackle, loses the football. Tigers fall on it and will take over on downs here. I don't know what happened there. I think the ball was jarred loose by that tackler. And the Tigers recover on the Lakers' 44-yard line. And the offense will come back out onto the field.
Lakers, hate to see that happen, but the defense has been playing really good tonight except for one drive from the Tigers, Joey. Going over some shorty pants stats, like I said, Shore 18 of 32, 366 yards, 5 touchdowns. And I got the thumbs up from Coach Birch that I maybe got it right for once. Then the big numbers receiver, 5 of 7 for Cade Durnan, 207 yards, 3 touchdowns through the air, and then a 3-yard run on the ground for a touchdown. Play clock just ran out on Waynesville there, Joey, a penalty coming up. Number 2, Javari Stewart came up with our first touchdown of the game. And you look at his 3 of 4 performance for 71 yards and had a very nice rush in there as well for 15. Number 3, Hayes Hewlett had one of his bigger nights, 3 receptions, 41 yards and a touchdown. Edson, 3 of 4, 23 yards tonight. And then Waters, 2 of 4 for 18. And number 29, Ford, 1 for 1 for that 27-yard reception. Looking downfield, almost intercepted, bouncing off helmets. Oh, the tip drill was on.
Who almost came up with that 23 for the Camdenton Lakers? That is Aiden Van Skyke. 5'9" senior, 140 pounds. Called his name a couple times tonight. Lakers rotating in a bunch of new players. Number 12, Noah Brewer in.
Saw his dad earlier here at the game.
As well as 16, Wyatt Sylvester. Playing cornerback.
Great turnout for the road crowd. The stands are full on the other side for the Lakers. Hopeful. Oh, skying up for a big reception there. Was number 2, Tyreek.
Threw it in between Sylvester and 14, Owen Borby, the 5'9" sophomore, getting his first action of the night.
Oh, I'm going to have to figure out some jackhammers and all kinds of stuff when you go down to Interview Shore for going 3-0, starting 3 road games, Joey, and going 3-0. You can't get much better than that. Looking to throw, Vernon under pressure. Trying to get up the field, breaking a few tackles. Vernon staying on his feet. Oh, what a hit right there, but he's still moving forward. You even saw number 16, Wyatt Sylvester, come up, the junior, 120-pound junior, running into Vernon, Joey. Something had to give.
Keeps the Tiger crowd active and keeps them cheering a little bit as the Tigers have it inside the Laker 5-yard line, knocking on the door for a second score.
2:35 to go, clock run it. Godwin in there at quarterback, looking to throw across the middle, in and out of the hands of his receiver, incomplete. 2:29 to go, second and goal from the Lakers 4, coming up inside the Wicked Willie's red zone. If you want to have fun for a Chiefs game and great food, go to Wicked Willie's right over there off the Parkway and Case Road.
They will be showing the Dallas Cowboys upset the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday night, for those interested.
They'll have smoke guns. They'll have the party going on at Chiefs Kingdom in Lake of the Ozarks, which is Wicked Willie. Another incomplete pass fired right there from the quarterback, Vernon. Looks like they're kind of focused on number 2 all the time, Joey.
32, Brady Mills in on the play. All right, it's third down now, so the Lakers could get a goal line stand here with this second unit.
Lakers looking at 3 receivers to the left for Vernon. Vernon looking forward across. Still not in. Can't move when he fell. Fourth down and goal coming up inside the 1. You figure with this running game, they started throwing the ball.
Big number 76, Justin Christensen in there, 5'11", 265, playing the nose tackle. It's going to be fourth down. Ball spotted right on the goal line, probably an inch away, Ed. How about a 4-down stop, a goal line stand here?
That'd be incredible. Kesley Jr. in there at tailback to the right of the quarterback, Vernon.
Quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. I think he got the push, maybe. Man, I don't see the call from the officials. This could be a stop.
Oh, give it to him. Give it to the Laker defense.
No way.
Give it to the Laker defense. Come on, refs. It's
Lakers stopped it.
How about that?
I believe the Lakers stopped it. Second, third stringers coming in and putting that goose egg up there against the first starters here for the Tigers tonight. Lakers D come up big.
Mitchell Seeks, 26. DeMott, the younger DeMott.
Mitchell Seeks is number 1.
Number 1, he trotted off 76 right up the middle, Justin Christensen.
Big stop from the Lakers, man.
Yeah, fantastic. Now they gotta scramble a little bit to avoid a safety.
Joey's going to head down here in a little bit to go interview the winning head coach again, Coach Jeff Shore, in his final season, our final season. And this season, we're looking to go all the way back to state championship for ring number 6. Under pressure, stepping up. Nice play by Durnan, staying on his feet. The junior. Great little run there for a first down to give him some wiggle room. Number 7, Cade Durnan. Durnan has thrown for a touchdown this year.
Attaboy, Cade Durnan.
Got it all the way out to the 21, a gain of 20 yards.
That's how you
from the junior quarterback, Joe.
That's how you create some breathing room.
Durnan in shotgun, 3 receivers to his right. Looking to his left, overthrew his receiver there. Number 18, Page, the senior, 6'1" receiver. Bentley Page. Lakers stop the clock with the incomplete pass. 1:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. Once again, thank our title sponsor, Hewlett, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC. Lakers going on to win tonight, 41-8. Cade Durnan looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Tunnel screen. Got his big man, Evans. Evans going across the field. These guys want to take him down low because you don't want to hit him high.
Like a face mask there at the very last second.
Ethan Evans, the senior. Mitchell Seeks set up to the near side along with Bentley. Bentley Page looking to throw here, stepping up. Cade Durnan under immediate pressure, faking people out, somehow getting hit low there. A little slow to get up, but he picked up the first down on 3rd and short, Joey. It's going to be first down from the Lakers' 33-yard line. Second time Cade did it with his feet.
Ethan Evans on the previous play, a nightmare of a matchup for smaller cornerbacks just because he's got so big and physical.
Cade Durnan under pressure again, thrown off his hip, found his man, Noah Brewer. Noah Brewer with a first down reception of about 17 yards up the midfield.
Heck of a throw there by Durnan.
Yeah, Mitchell Seeks there to support Noah Brewer. Cade Durnan really threw that one running and kind of off his back foot, Joey, with 9 seconds left to go.
On a string.
This might be the final play from midfield at the 50. Cade Durnan in shotgun. Has time, doesn't see the man coming behind him. He gets it off, throwing it over. What a catch from Evans! Was that Evans? You're talking turning around, picking up a huge reception of 25 yards.
Yeah, just an incredibly athletic play. Ethan Evans, the deal. That is going to do it, folks, as all zeros are on the scoreboard. 41-8 is your score. The Camdenton Lakers come into Waynesville tonight and pummel the Tigers thoroughly. 41-8. What a great football game. Ed Schmidt.
Lakers go on to win in a big game here tonight. The third one on the road. This was a team event. The Lakers defense gave up only 1 touchdown, 1 drive. The rest of it was lights out football from the Lakers Purple Haze defense. Want to thank our second half sponsor, Porter's Building Centers in Laurie. They're here to help, Porter's Building Centers. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. When we come back, we're going to have the Andy's Frozen Custard postgame show, handing out some hardware tonight with a Lakers victory of 41-8 here from Waynesville. You listen to Mix 92.7 and MoSportsZone.com. We'll be right back, folks.
When you're building outdoor, you want lumber that will stand up to our Midwest weather. That's why builders and consumers alike insist on Yellowwood brand products. Yellowwood's lighter, more natural appearance makes for improved painting and staining, is long-lasting, durable, and provides protection from rot, fungal decay, and termite attack. Porter's Building Centers is the Lake Area's only distributor for Yellowwood brand products. Remember, if it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. Porter's Building Centers in Laurie. Porter's, we're here to help.
It's a great time to sell your property, so reach out to the most productive new team at the lake, your favorite real estate team. Hi, Team McCannon here with James Anderson for the Ed Schmidt team.
It's a simple goal to sell your property for top market value, and we'll be there for every step of the transaction. Our team utilizes cutting-edge technology, and we're proud to be premier Zillow and Trulia agents.
Check us out on Facebook or online at yourfavoriterealestateteam.com.
List your property with the #1 new team at the lake, the Ed Schmidt team, powered by eXp Realty.
Hello, Laker fans. Welcome back to another great school year. This is your buddy Charlie from HMI Fireplace Shop. Very proud supporters of Laker athletics for hundreds of years. Before I let you get back to enjoying today's game, let me remind you how HMI has kept millions warm and comfortable in Lakerland for over 40 years. Now, let's get back to cheering on our Lakers.
It's indoors, it burns more energy than running, and most importantly, it's high-flying fun. Jets Trampoline Park has you covered from young to young at heart with a freestyle tarmac, skydiving foam pits, dodgeball, and more. Did you forget your kid's birthday party is next week? Don't get judged. Get a Jets Party Package. Pre-purchase your tickets now or get complete details at jetstrampolinepark.com or stop in and visit at 1075 Passover Road in Osage Beach.
We're back live for the Andy's Frozen Custard post-game show. Lakers, big victory tonight here on the road, winning 41-8 over the Tigers. And right now, we want to go through some fun highlights. Well, we're going to hold on for a second. I think I might have Joey Hahn down on the field with Coach Jeff Shore. We'll see here. He just got done quickly with the players down there. I hear Joey chuckling with Jeff, but coaches interviews brought to you by Jack's Sporting Goods. We're in the Andy's Frozen Custard postgame show. We're with head coach, winning coach, and Joey Hahn down on the field. Congratulations, Jeff.
Thanks, Eddie. And Jeff Shore, what do you got to say to Eddie Schmidt up there?
Hey, Ed, man, great to hear your voice. I love listening to your broadcasts again. I get to watch it again as a fan, you know what I mean? Hey, you need to go pro, buddy.
We'll take the Ed and Joseph show on the road, right? Hey, back to the Waynesville Tigers football game. What a sensational offensive output. What a great performance. Scoreboard should have read 62-8. A couple of those bombs kind of in and out of the hands, perfectly thrown balls, just kind of, I don't know if the light got into the eyes of a couple of those balls, those deep balls, but man, what a performance by your offense.
Yeah, it was bombs away. You know, they were giving us, they were like, I don't know, they're challenging us, saying, you know, with no free safety or one, and you know, that's a pretty good matchup for us most of the time, so we really took advantage of it tonight, and really, like I said, scored quick. I think our defense got real tired, and honestly, we scored pretty quick there, you know, and they were out on the field a lot, so our good defensive performance too. They got a good offensive line. You look at those guys on the hoof, they are a physical, big offensive line, so I felt pretty good about everything. I thought our kids came out and played really well. Like you said, we took advantage of what they were giving us and put some points on the board.
Yep, and that's kind of was one of the concerns coming into the season this year is how we can match up and play against the bigger units, right? And, you know, last week against Kickapoo and certainly tonight, you're right, this defense is just never say die, never say quit attitude. Yeah, they did a fantastic job. Like I said, you know, their whole focus is run the football. They got one drive on us there, you know, they're good enough to get one on you per game. You know, so I thought we played really well. Obviously, be a great film to look at. You know, as we get ready for next week. Finally, going to have a home game next week. But yeah, it was a great night tonight. We had a great crowd here, and really fun. Had some early fireworks. You know, putting some points on the board. So really happy with the way our kids played. Not looking past Parkview, but the big game, the game that's on everybody's wish list is at West Plains. Talk about a big test early in the season. Yeah, so Parkview at home. You know, we'll take a look at them and get ready. And then, like I said, we're excited about our first home game. So we're going to put that one first. And then, you know, hopefully we can take care of business and get it done. And then get on the road to West Plains, you know, so keep this thing rolling, hope. Jeff Shore, your final night here in Waynesville as head coach and as part of the Laker football program, man, what a lot of memories, a lot of great football games, but you guys end up 44-9 all time against the Waynesville Tigers, but bon voyage, right, to the Waynesville. Hey, I'm glad I never have to come back here again. Good Lord's been good to the Lakers, man. Appreciate it. That is your head coach, Jeff Shore. Ed Schmidt, what a fantastic football game tonight. I got Reichen Joseph Homburger here with me tonight. Reichen, do you want to say something to your mother out there? Hello. Christian Charles, your night on the night as a water boy and ball boy, how was that?
It was pretty good.
Pretty good? It was nice hanging out with the big hogs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Say hi to Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Ed Schmidt, back up to you, buddy.
What a game here tonight from Waynesville. Lakers go on and go on in fashion that we like to see, a big 41-8 victory, similar to the Rollo victory we had first game of the season. 3 road games in a row the Lakers start out with. I don't believe I ever, in 20-plus years of doing this, have called 3 road games to start a season, and the Lakers are going to be moving up the charts. They were number 10 coming into the game tonight, and they showed why with a big, big victory. Joey said it could have been 60-plus. So we're going to hand out some hardware. Had a lot of Jackhammer nominations tonight. We had Reese Waters with a couple, but I think the tone was set when the Lakers exploded right off the opening kickoff with the biggest jackhammer hit of the game, and that was Aiden Van Skyke with a big, big hit, and he's our jackhammer hit of the game. Then we look at plays of the game. One big one, really the third touchdown of the game on a one-play drive. Lakers were pinned deep at their own 14, 86-yard play to Cam Durnan. Cam Durnan finishing the night, folks, 5 of 7 through the air in receptions, 207 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he added a 3-yard rushing TD as well. 4 touchdowns on the night for Cam. Then we have a couple of other big plays of the game on defense tonight. We had 2 interceptions from number 31, Reese Waters. Those are 3 big plays of the game. And then we get into player of the game. It's hard not to mention Cam Durnan with 4 touchdowns. Bear Shore has been carrying the team the last couple weeks with his legs. This week he opened it up with the air game. 18 of 32, 366 yards through the air and 5 touchdowns for Bear. Bear came in with only 3 touchdowns through the air, almost doubled it tonight. 8 touchdowns on the season for Bear Shore. And let's get to some of these incredible highlights. Sandy, Andy, let's hear how this game came about tonight with a great team victory from the Lakers. To the corner, down around the 1, picked up there by the Tigers, up around the 15. What a hit, high-low right there coming in for the Lakers was number 23. He's going, Joey, all the way, 20, 15, 10, Lakers. Touchdown! Cam Durnan is second of the night, 4th of the season. And how about that one, Joey?
86-yard bomb, Bear Shore. Cam Durnan gets behind that cornerback, and when Cam Durnan catches it in strides, good luck.
Vernon looking to throw quickly in the corner. Lakers there. Reese Waters with the interception. 31, the senior leader, did an excellent job. I believe that's it. Left looking for it all. Cam Durnan. Oh, he's gone again. See you later. 13, 10, 5, touchdown, Lakers. 3rd one of the night for Mr. Durnan. And what another big one, Joey.
74 yards.
74-yarder.
Durnan covered 86.
74.
74.
Up over the 20. He has some room over to the right side. He's at the 40, at the 51. Got to beat Gabe Norton with the hit. Waters down the sideline, down inside the 30. What a return right there for number 31. Man, you see from the highlights and the energy, this was an incredible game. The first half was all Lakers football, and the Lakers answered it on their first drive of the second half with one of their only touchdowns, which was a nice 4-yard pass to Hayes Hewlett on a 10-play drive. Lakers went on tonight to win, Joey, 41-8 here in Waynesville, 3-0, all road games. We're finally heading home.
Yeah, folks, if you haven't seen this unit play football live yet, do not miss next Friday night at home versus the Parkview Vikings. You'll more than likely see a little package like you've seen here tonight, a high-scoring affair. The Lakers really like to kind of dial the screws in, right, to pin the ears back and get after some of these teams. And the arsenal that we've seen tonight, Ed, was quite impressive.
Just a mixture of the game. We've seen Cam Durnan explode tonight, Bear Shore explode, Reese Waters exploding on special teams defense, Parkman, Wiley Powers, you name it, Mellencamp. It's just an incredible team victory. That's what Sandy Handy kept saying the Lakers are a full team from special teams, offense and defense this year.
Yep, without question, off to a great start. But like I said, the tests are coming. We've got to play at West Plains and then host the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, Lebanon number 5 in Class 5. So, hey, 1 week at a time. Next week's Parkview Vikings. Awful fun tonight. Our last trip here to Waynesville, Missouri for high school football. Lots of memories. But glad we went out on this high note.
Yeah, great final trip to Waynesville from the old stadium in the cave dungeon to the new stadium that's absolutely gorgeous. What really was beautiful tonight was a 41-8 victory. I know you loved the outcome. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast tonight.
Yep, love being here with you, Ed Schmidt and Daniel Etzen, and of course my two boys, Christian Charles and Riken Joseph. A lot of fun and hanging out with the team down on the field. Fantastic night of football, fantastic night in general.
Well, I want to thank head coach Jeff Shore for our pregame and postgame interviews, also Coach Machino, and our halftime guests. Once again, Lakers go on to win 41-8, a big victory, 3-0. Ranked top 10 in the state. We're heading home to face off against the Parkview Vikings. You're listening to Lakers football on Mix 92.